Okay. Okay. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? We finna get it in tonight. Yeah. Let's get this going. Yeah, y'all. Let's talk about it. What it do, everybody that's out there? What's going on? Man? I ain't even got time to play no music. Y'all filled up in this real quick. Y'all can't wait. Y'all can't wait to get the tea. I really drink liquor, but I guarantee I got sugar in it. He brother come to get the tea. R3 over cash, definitely true, real one. Thanks for the donation, brother. Thank you. Y'all follow after the real one, man. Look out for your man. Brothers don't like to give away nothing. Man, look, I would look out if I could, but you know I got an old lady, man. Yeah, I know how that be, brother. I definitely know how that be. You gotta spend your money on a woman. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Man. What we doing with Tate Rock, y'all? What are we doing with Tate Rock? What are we going to do with Tate Rock? Wait, I got to play something, man. Come on, man. I got to do something. Okay, hold on. Oh! Anyway, what we doing with Tate Rock, y'all? What we doing with Rock? Just got through watching his Hip Hop is Real video interview, man. Something wrong with that, brother. I'm going to keep it real. Something wrong with that, brother. Shouts out to everybody that joined tonight, man, that's inside of the comments, man. Shouts out to everybody that's in the comments, man, that's here already. Honestly, you can't really say it, nothing about Tate Rock truth. He's supposed to be mad. Shouts out to Gutter Boy. Shouts out to the only Mr. Soul. Shouts out to Dan Carson who in here. Octavius, what's going on? Captain Howdy. Shouts out to you also, man. Thank y'all for joining the live feed. The real one, what's going on? Britton Davis, appreciate you joining in today. Tristan Anderson, what's good? Shouts out to you. Big Facts, what's good? Chi-Town in the building. Down south, what's good? Con Crazy, what's good with you too also? Hunter, what's going on with you? Appreciate you showing up. How do you donate to this live? You can hit the super chat, or you can also go into my Cash app that's in the description box along with my PayPal. You can donate that way too, brother. Appreciate it. I am Boston. What's good? Thanks for joining. Okay, let's get this thing cracking, man. Let's talk about the emergency state of CaveGang and where they at. Now, we're going to break this down and we're going to talk the real stuff we do like we do on this show, man. We're going to talk some real stuff, man. We're going to have some real mature dialoguing back and forth, man. We're going to talk about this situation, man. Let's get it cracking, man. Let's get it cracking. Let's talk about this thing. So Tate Rock, as y'all all know, is the leader of CaveGang. Now, I'm not fully aware of who's the co-leader, but it's supposed to be another leader. I don't know if that leader's supposed to be Surf. I'm not aware of who this co-leader is. Do anybody in the comments know who's supposed to be the two leaders of CaveGang? I definitely know Tate Rock is one, but who is the co-leader that also leads with him? who is the co-leader of CaveGang, if any of y'all know? Somebody said Briz. I don't think it's Briz. I'm leaning towards Surf too, but I'm just speculating. They definitely have a leader. Even on Hip Hop Is Real, they announced it too and said it when they was interviewing Rock. I believe they was interviewing Rock, and they was saying the co-leader of CaveGang. That's when I was like, co-leader? It's another one? So I was trying to see who is the other leader of CaveGang that leads it with him. But however, for the most part, we know definitely it's Rock. Somebody saying Burke Bucks. Killer say Burke Bucks. Hollywood say Burke Bucks also. Surf doubt was Surf claiming them dudes. Gutter said. Okay, so they saying most likely it might be either Ab or Burke Bucks. I don't know. Anyway, let's talk about this situation. Now, when we first started taking notice of Tate Rock, it more so came at the loss against Charlie Clips and the Lions Den. That's where he got his reputation from, as getting killed. Not so much as being a killer, but getting killed. And this right here stunned him for the majority of his whole entire career. We saw a young dude on camera. He had to be what? No more than 17, maybe 18 at the most. Okay, more so, he had to be no more than what, 17 or 18 at the most. Well, even in that, that's what he was known for. He was known in the beginning of his career for getting killed. Then he began to emerge and start winning the hearts over of the battle rap community. As we watched him go up against the odds and give us solid battles and performances over and over again, going up against some of your best artists in the game, you know. And he was real laid back, man. He was real laid back, humble. He just seemed to be a dude who we knew could one day become somebody. And his demeanor, his character, it just gravitated people to him, and people love rallying with the underdogs for the most part, because that's what he was looked at as. Mostly every battle in the beginning of his career, he came in as the underdog, and he began to face off with people like Suge and Old Red and Clean Paper and, you know, and B Magic them, and these battles, you know what I'm saying, he was starting to build and build and build momentum. Then we used to see him all the time with Big Boy, you know what I'm saying. Them was the only two people it was, him and Big Boy for the most part, you know what I'm saying. And after that, the brother just started going on a killing spree. I'm talking about a killing spree, wasn't playing no games and really was just wigging. Now, when he began to do that, then people started taking notice, like, hold on, do something special. Getting up under that Dot Mob umbrella with K-Shine and Rex and them, it actually catapulted his career to some degree to get him more looks in battles, to get him recognition as being a part of the elites. And as he began to grow, repping that brand and being a part of that movement, because let's just keep it real, man. Dot Mob opened the door for a lot of people, man. It's like when you became a part of that brand, you automatically was like grafted in to the URL's home. It seemed that like Smack, for the most part, was indebted to Dot Mob and them in some type of way. Like Rex at one time could do anything he wanted to do on that URL stage and URL dealings. It seemed like they was marketing him like he was Mr. Summer Madness. The biggest event on the URL card of the year, Rex would be headlining that thing every time, just about every time. And that brand was actually opening a lot of doors for people. Y'all see what it did to Daylight when he joined it. You see what it did for K-Shine when he joined it. You see what it did for Rock when he joined it. So that brand was opening a lot of them doors, man, for a lot of them brothers, man. Win, lose, or draw in some type of way. Even if you wasn't a part of Dot Mob, just being a rivalry against Dot Mob brought you exposure and attention. That Dot Mob was definitely branded and attached to that URL Smack name, like hand in hand. Now, as you go into what was going on then, Rock began to just soar. Rock began to soar. Once he won the battle rap community over, sky was the limit from that point on. But what made him so powerful amongst the battle rap community was he was putting on good performances, going up against the best in the world. But this is where his power came in. His silence. His silence. When he allowed his talent to speak for itself. And what it did was made the people be his representative. The people was his advocate, the one that would speak on his behalf. Because he wasn't really doing interviews. He wasn't known to be a talker. He was very quiet. He was very humble. And yet he was putting on monumental performances in battles. It was the people that would be at his defense. It was the people that was actually his spokesperson, because they just got up under the underdog push. And at a time when Surf was once the bells ringing in the URL, who was declining at this moment, Rock was on an incline, while Surf was on a decline. And again, his silence was his power. His silence was his power, as the people would speak on his behalf and defend him, while all he had to do was battle. That's crazy how they tend to forget what led to their success, and how now you're starting to see a boiling pot of the same people who once embraced you, the same people who was responsible for partly responsible for your success. Because at the end of the day, he still had to write them bars. He still had to show up. He still had to perform and memorize those bars. But the people embraced it and actually became the ones that catapulted him to the top. But because of his silence. I always said talent could open up some doors, but character opens up others. A person can be real talented, very, very talented. But when you hear them begin to talk and open their mouth, they can present themselves so ignorant, so foolish, so unlikable that you no longer care about their talent. That's just something you don't want to be around, because a lot of people got talent. You can find a lot of rappers and singers and athletes who got talent. So when one person's character can hinder his talent, it's not hard for people to brush him off and move on to the next who got just as good potential or talent or even better than he or she has. Now, Rock's silence was one of the tools that was working on his behalf to give him favor with the people. Because when you don't say much, then the people tend to be your defense, your advocate. Sort of like how Murder Mook and Loaded Lux is. They so good when it comes to the battle rap community that if somebody try to talk against them or bash them, and they ain't really known for speaking out and doing interviews and really addressing the naysayers and things that's being said against them, the people will speak on their behalf and come to their defense. Same thing that happened with Rock. People. He won over New York. He won over the battle rap community. And that brother just went on a tear. He went on a tear. Then from going on a tear, the CaveGang brand began to start emerging. And as the CaveGang brand started to emerge, new people started joining the team. Ab, YK, Ryder, Chef Trez, and now Rock was being pushed more so to the forefront. Then Surf became a big influence over him. A lot of people actually blame Surf for Rock's behavior as of lately, saying that it wasn't until Surf came along that Rock started acting this way. I see this being spoke about a whole lot. That come from Surf, that come from Surf, that come from Surf. And then as I think about it, it's crazy because Rock definitely met Surf telling him to suck his penis first. Remember when Surf was battling up against Hitman, I believe it was? And Hitman was like, and Surf was like, yeah, that B-Mo nigga, I understand you. I don't like him neither. And then Rock screamed out, F you, nigga. And then Surf screamed out to him, suck my penis neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that? So Rock was introduced to Surf by Surf inviting him to suck his penis. That's a fact. Am I lying, y'all? Am I lying, y'all? Let's just keep it 100. That's the truth. Didn't he say that? Suck his thing neighborhood in the Hitman Holler Surf battle. Surf was saying that first to Rock. Surf said that to Rock first, and now it's Rock anthem. What Surf said to him. That's crazy. So as you think about it, that all spiraled from Surf. And then Rock took it and now have branded it like it's some type of let me stop, man. Like it's some type of first date anniversary. Like, you remember when you told me that? I remember when you told me that. Like, and I've been saying it ever since. You said it to me first, bro. And when you said it to me first, bro, I was amazed. I was flattered. I was happy. I couldn't believe you said that. And then I just kept it. Now I just be saying it. Get your man, them dudes strange. Look, am I tripping, man? Am I tripping? This dude gotta suck my thing jargon suit. Y'all think I'm playing. I kid you not. This dude gotta suck my thing jargon suit where he have a white man penis with the penis head hanging out with the juices squirting out of it. Y'all think I'm lying. I screenshotted it. Y'all think I'm lying. I screenshotted this trash. I'm like, man, I'm tripping, man. Do this man got a penis with the juices squirting out of it? Thought I was playing then, y'all. Look. Let me open it up some more. Y'all thought I was jacking. This is jargon suit. The penis head with the juices squirting out of it. And it says wet. That's what the writing says. Right there. This dude, horrible. Horrible. He really, wait, hold on. Let me show you something else. Y'all think I'm playing. Y'all really think I'm playing. Let me show you something else what this dude said. This dude something wrong with that dude. Wait, let me get to this. Let me show you something. Y'all think I'm playing. Let me show y'all something. Y'all really think I'm playing. Show you something, man. Oh, hold on. I know where it's at. Show y'all something. Y'all think I'm playing. Let me see. Show y'all something this brother did. This brother, something wrong with this brother, man. Okay. Okay, here you go. Look what this brother said. Then he go back. Look what he say. Now, he got a jargon suit with a penis, with a white man penis on it, with the white man penis head squirting out. Then look what he's saying. Look what he say. Look how he just desire and fantasize these things. Look what this dude say. This person said, I'm over here crying. I done seen so many creative ways of how to say suck my penis from Tate Rock. So many creative ways of how to say suck my penis from Tate Rock. Look what Tate Rock says. Facts. Tell a nigga to put ketchup on it first. Put ketchup on it first. Before you suck it, grab the ketchup bottle, hold it in your hand, bun it, dress it with ketchup, then suck it. This him. Wait, let me make sure. Wait, I want to make sure y'all can see this. The real Tate Rock, facts, tell him to put ketchup on mine first. So he won't ketchup. He won't ketchup on the penis first before sucking it. Man, what is wrong with these brothers, man? That's crazy, fam. That's crazy. Man, I saw that. I was like, why would you fantasize? Why would you fantasize and do that and say something like that to yourself like that? That's him. Dracula. Tate Rock. I want to make sure I do this. Facts. Tell a nigga to put ketchup on it first. Tate Rock. That's him. That's what he talking about. So he got the jargon suit. With the white man penis on it. With the white man penis on it. The penis with the juices coming out of it with the word wet attached to it. This what he wearing. This what he wearing. And he want the people to put ketchup on it first. Sir. But this a brother who under heavy transgender allegations of this is the same brother under these heavy allegations of soliciting a transgender to give him head. Allegedly. Right. Think about that now, y'all. I want y'all to think about that. That term, when he say, suck my penis, he not talking about women. That never was said to a woman when coming out of his mouth. That was always said to guys. So the term of him saying that is not to the opposite sex. It's to the same sex. So he got a whole jargon suit with a penis squirting out of it with the word wet attached to it, memorating what he said to guys. That was said to him first by no other than Sue Surf. That was said to him first by no other than Sue Surf in the Hitman Holla battle. Y'all remember that, right? Right. That Baltimore nigga, yeah, I know what he's saying. I be wanting to punch him too. And then Rock yell out, F you, nigga. And then he Surf holler out, F you, suck my penis, neighborhood. And from that point on, it became Rock's branding statement that he would then go on to make towards other men. And now got a suck my thing jargon suit in dedication to men. Going on, a lot of people blame Surf for Rock's behavior as of lately. And there's over 200-some people up in here right now. So I want to ask this question. I need to ask this question. How many of y'all blame Sue Surf for Tate Rock's action or think he has some type of influence over that? How many of y'all blame Surf or believe Surf have anything to do with his actions. Approved TV said they blame Surf. Duvall say not me. Numbers up. Tony Bro, a jargon suit. Wait till the next night court. Truth got Okay. Let me see what people saying. Do y'all blame Surf for Tate Rock's behavior? Captain say no. Tate Rock is a grown man. Macaroni Production says they blame Surf. Let me see. Amar Ben Israel say Rock is a man and responsible for himself. Mark Cunningham say it depends on if Tate Rock is a follower and not a leader. Miracle Video Production says I blame Surf because Surf actually is smart. Nick said he blames Surf also. Verbal Kent says I don't blame Surf, but he's the reason. Ray the Junkie say, I blame Surf, but you can't put another man's actions on Surf. I don't blame Surf, but you can't put another man's action on Surf. Bayou Boy says, I can't blame another man for his action. Rock is a grown man. Definitely. Metal Mickey said, Rock look up to Surf, so probably. Jelano says he don't blame Surf. Okay, then another brother says he blames Surf also. So it's kind of like a balance. Some people say it is, some people say he don't. I don't know. All I know is this is not the person who the battle rap community loved and embraced. But they say there's a saying. You can always tell a person's real character and who he really is when they start making money. So if we look back at it, it seems like when he was broke and on the come up and was actually going hard to gain his respect and to position himself as being a battle rap great, and then start winning these battles and the people start gravitating around him, then you can say as he began to start elevating, making more money, maybe what we seeing is who he always been. Maybe what we seeing is who he always been. And then it kind of makes sense if you think about it, because if we saw him growing up on cameras from the age of 16 to where he at right now, and the cameras haven't been off him since, he still can be stuck in that adolescent age. He still can be stuck in that adolescent age. And if you watch his behavior of how he walk, talk, and things he do, it definitely appears that he haven't grown up. He haven't grown up. It sort of reminds me of when we watch Lil Wayne become a part of Cash Money up under Baby and them ever since he was 10 or 11 years old. Even though he grown in age, but time stopped for him when money started coming in. So he's stuck in that mind frame where life experience haven't really taught him the fullness of responsibility and knowing how to adjust to the hardships of life. This is the thing where it seems like I can see in Rock, I can sense in Rock. It's a lot that starting to just reveal his true character and nature. Again, I think this stuff is like very bad, and this matters a lot when dealing with character and tying yourself into things. Now, I'm not going to personally blame Surf for Rock actions, because I believe, like some of y'all believe, Rock is a man who's responsible for his own actions. But when I watch Rock, I see a kid. I see a kid who never grew to adulthood. You could tell if you watch him in his battles with Surf, how he got this touchy thing to him. You know how like kids just gotta touch, hug all the time? That's how he is. If you watch him, like in the battle with Surf and Rum Nitty, Surf rapping, he all behind Surf, massaging his shoulders and everything while Surf rapping and stuff. Then you look at him in battles with other people who he's supporting. It's always this grabby, touchy, hugging and thing that he does, like a child that just happy to be around his relatives. So I could sense that in him. Why now it makes perfectly good sense of why we see him have these temper tantrums and go on these rants at times, and how he tend to not be able to handle certain things maturely. And he got these, you could easily put cables on him. You could easily put cables on him and move him as a puppet as you choose. Now, again, I don't blame Surf for his actions, but I definitely can tell, I could see the influence. Definitely I can. Now, when watching what they've been doing as of lately, when I forgot what event that was, but that was banned. And it was showing all these new members they had recruited. And I'm like, who is all of them? Like during the time it was being discussed that chess was about to become 1-2. And then found out Bad News was 1-2. Then some other people was it too. And then it seemed like they was just recruiting on some number type, gang type stuff, rather than, you know what, I can't even call it business because it's not even business. I don't understand the battle rap recruiting thing. I don't get that. I understand that battle rap sometimes can be politic, and that some people have better relationships with the bosses, which means that they have certain leverages where they can get other doors open for people less fortunate who not in as good as they are. So I understand some people could join teams. Some people join teams to get a better look and to elevate their careers based upon the relationship that they have with the league owners. I personally believe this. If you good and you really belong here in battle rap, and you good, and you know you good, and you really belong here in battle rap, all those things are unnecessary, because your gifts and talents will make room for you. If you really good and you put on, it's going to get attention. It's going to take notice. So you don't have to join these cliques and crews to get a shot like that. Because first of all, you have to win the people over. And in winning the people over, that comes with your performance and what's different and your creativity you bring to the table. When you see these brothers, man, think about how many people have joined groups and teams and still ain't got the shots and looks they deserve. I'm going to tell you something else. Let's be honest. Can we really say it's a person out there? Let me ask y'all this question. Can we really say it's the person out there who just that damn good that they being overlooked and not given these opportunities and chances? If there's such a rapper in battle rap that's just that damn good they not getting the proper notoriety or looks deserving them. Is it such a person? Let me ask y'all that question while y'all think about it. Is it such a person? Somebody say B-Dot. I don't know. Somebody say Danny Myers. That's two okay names. So Danny Myers, B-Dot, Quill, A-Ward. Okay, so let's go to these names. So we got B-Dot, Danny Myers, Quill, A-Ward. Let's break these down and let's see. Because this is what I found out. Okay, somebody say Mike P. Okay, now this is what I found out about this in battle rap. Somebody say Ill Will. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. Somebody say DNA. It's funny these names coming up make this real easy for me to talk. Okay, now check this out. Let's break some of this down. Somebody say, okay. Okay, let's break some of these names down. My question was, is it a such person in battle rap that's just that damn good that's not getting the opportunities and looks deserving them? Because I'm talking about joining these cliques. And I'm basically saying, if you really that good and you belong here, you don't have to join cliques and teams. Those doors going to open for you anyway, because it's not going to go unnoticed when dealing with the battle rap community. Because at the end of the day, the people is power, and they the ones who actually keep your name relevant and bring you in high demand. Now, with that being said, some of the names y'all gave was Quill. Quill is Daylight. I think this is an open, shut, closed situation when it comes to Daylight. We know Daylight demise of his own career came from himself. We also know that the battle rap community was ready to embrace him on numerous occasions, and he sabotaged his own career. He did an injustice to his own career, sabotaging battles, not showing up for battles, not remembering his rounds, jerseying out a lot. Some of these poor antics that was just horrible. We saw him sabotage himself on Total Slaughter. We saw him do it also on the King of the Dot platform. We saw him bail out a 2 URL opportunity back to back when given. We saw that. So you could cross him out, because he definitely hurt and sabotaged and killed his own career with no help from anybody else. He did that to himself. And the battle rap community was still trying to give him the opportunity and chance. So he don't count. Let's cross him out. And just like Daylight sabotaged his own career, I have to say to some degree, Danny Myers also did the same exact thing. Danny Myers, who offered himself so cheap for battle rap, has become a cancer to his own brand and name. When you look at what he do, how he don't know how to market himself, how he always anxious and excited to just be a part and end the conversation. Also, when you're seeing that he has no control and stability over his mouth and things that he say, this hurt him. Look, he has the talent, but it goes back to what I'm saying about Rock. They have the talent, but it's a such thing as when you open your mouth, you can hurt your own self. And he's a prime example of it. Danny Myers is a prime example of that. And doing this cheap labor, making himself accessible all through battle rap career, all through his battle rap career, making himself accessible at any expense, not even caring, hurt him a lot when it comes to battle rap. Hurt him a lot. And he trying to get people to like him just because he good. But when people like you, your character also plays a part in that liking. They don't just like you on talent alone. So he hurt himself in that. But he was definitely given opportunities. Then you got Mike P. Mike P definitely was given opportunities too. Y'all said Mike P. Mike P was given opportunities over and over again, only for him to drop the ball a lot. He got smashed on 2 back-to-back smack volumes. At one time, they were pushing him, but when he didn't have good performances and lost that steam like that, then he got blasted by B-Dot. Then he got blasted bad by B-Dot and lost like 3 battles in a row. He hurt himself. But you can't say he wasn't given the opportunities and chances. He hurt himself bad. That hurt Mike P. Now, you said, some people said DNA. Well, DNA been destroyed from his class from the moment he came in his class. That hurt him. The top tiers was the reason for DNA demise. And not only that, I believe DNA hurt himself bad. Believability to some point holds a little leverage when it comes to battle rap. When DNA was getting killed by saying he sprayed a machete, and the battle rap community making fun of him, and the battle rappers making fun of him for spraying the machetes and saying things like that, not including that, all the top tiers on him coming up in the class with them would always scrutinize him and ostracize him for being dirty, soft, for being dirty, for being soft, for being a sucker, the teeth missing, walking around with the big front teeth missing in his mouth. That just hurt his whole swag, his whole aura. He was always mocked his whole entire career, and he helped it. He go get the partial teeth, put it in his mouth to fix the hole finally. Then in the battle, take it out and throw it. Like, he hurt himself. And he never was looked at as being a person you could relate to, respect, where, for the most part, the battle rap community, the people they like, they feel some type of connection with him. And he was just never one of those people that the battle rap community connected with. We understand that he got raps, he know how to rap, he conditioned, but that's how they look at him. They look at him as being a rapper. They don't look at him as being a stand-up dude. They don't look at him as being a person they can relate to or want to kick it with. They don't look at him as being a person that spit that real stuff. They don't look at him as being genuine and stand up. They just look at him as being a rapper. That's it. So he definitely hurt himself also. B-Dot. B-Dot was given opportunities on the URL also. And I think what hurt B-Dot is the Lux factor. Being always compared with Loaded Lux. And being double-minded. What I mean by being double-minded? Being double-minded by... See, here's the difference between Lux and B-Dot. Lux tend to believe what he speaks. You got B-Dot, who on the other hand, one event, he want to be a blood. Then the next event, he back a conscious brother. Then the next battle, he want to be them both. One virgin blood. Next round, first round I'm a blood. Second round I'm a conscious brother. Third round I tie them both together. That don't sit well in this battle rap community. That for the most part is a conscious community. It's a conscious community for the most part. It's battle rap. It's a conscious community, Kemet community, 5%er community, Muslim community. And when you double-minded like that, it look bad. It look bad for you. And you can't be this type of rapper and then you're a gangster at the same time. That's something like Loso. Like Loso can't be a gangster versus Mav Hoffa. Yeah, your mama this, you did it, you a sucker nigga. I'll take the gun, put it in your mouth, blow your brains out. Then after I blow your brains out, I stump it and I piss on your son and call him a sucker. Then your next battle up against Shotgun Suge, you want to talk Jesus Christ and scriptures. That don't sit right with people. That don't sit right with people. Either you is or you not. And that's what hurt B-Dot in his career. He tried to intertwine them both together. You can't intertwine them both together. That ain't gonna work. That's not gonna help you. And what do people say when they battle him? That's what they call him every time they battle him. You can't even make up your mind. You want to be a conscious brother, you want to gang bang. He tried to rebuttal that sometime by trying to say, I can't leave my roots. This is what I was, you know what I'm saying? Even though I try to teach the youth. But they be killing him every time with that. Every time with that. When they actually bring that up. Loso did it. Verb did it. JC did it. So, I believe he hurt himself also. So, that definitely hurt him. So, I got to say no. So basically, breaking down everybody who I just said, when you good in battle rap, man, you don't have to join teams and crews. Your talent is gonna open doors for you. Like you see franchise them see how franchise on the rise. You see how Jerry West and them on the rise. All you gotta do is continue to do good in these battles. The people gonna demand you. The URL and them gonna listen. The blogger's going to be like, dude, the truth. That's going to give you the attention you need. So a lot of them brothers who join in these groups and things just to try to get leverage. And then you'll see sometimes that don't even work. Look how it didn't work for the Goonies. Look how Twerk, for the most part, being branded for the past 2 years. What have it done for Ryder? What have it really done for Glue Easy? What have it really done for Mac Mail? What have it really done for drugs? What have it done? Nothing. Nothing at all. Ain't did nothing at all. So even that don't work. People still got to gravitate around you. Not only that, let's think about CaveGang. Look how long YK been with CaveGang. What have it done for him? What have it done for Chef Trez? Ryder was in CaveGang and Goonies. What did it do for him? Nothing. Because at the end of the day, the people still have to like you. I don't care what team you go to. If the people in the community don't like you, you're not going to be here anyway like that. It don't even matter. They have to like you. But if you belong here and you're really good and you putting on, you're going to stand out. You're going to stand out. You're definitely going to be noticed. Now, so Rockland got to recruiting all these people. So while Rockland recruiting all these people, now it looked like battle rap was transitioning. Because as Rock was recruiting, then CaveGang was recruiting. Rock and CaveGang then was recruiting. Then the Goonies then recruiting. To the point, this stuff is getting out of control. Because now we start seeing a shifting. Even with K-Shine, I got to say this, brother. Even with K-Shine them, now y'all in these battles, y'all wearing rags, bandanas, screaming gang everywhere. Like, come on, man. Y'all being too extra. Y'all being too extra for no reason, man. And it's like you shifting the culture into a negative spiral thing that y'all not ready for the consequences that's going to be behind it. You cannot be look, the URL is on a tour. They traveling to these different states and cities. Y'all have no idea what's going on in these states and cities. And yet you trying to put on a gang banging battle rap tour in these different cities with other gangs and rivals there. I'm telling you what I know. It's going to come back and get y'all. It seems like a lot of young, ignorant, unexperienced dudes who don't know a damn thing about life not getting the point. Not getting the point. I'm keeping it 100 with you. You're not getting it. You cannot put that out there. It's going to come back and get you. I had got a call from one of the brothers. And in the call, one of these brothers was telling me how people getting tired of CaveGang showing up at these small venues, posseed up. Rock, one of the number one instigators. I'm talking about here's a leader acting like a straight up damn child. Usually the leader of a team and group is more laid back because they're used to it. But you put it in the hands of a child who have no experience in life, in streets, in jail, in crime, and things like that. You put it in his hands. What he do is become reckless, barbaric, and try to popularize it at the same time bringing heat to your own people. This what he be doing. You got to keep in mind, he don't have the experience of the streets, being locked up in jail, incarcerated, being behind triggers and things like that. All he know is he's the leader of members that's up under him. So he have to put on this facade. He have to put on this fake image of being something he never was. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna put it out here before somebody get hurt behind your actions. We talking about a guy again who grew up on cameras right before our very eyes. We got them all on footage from 16 up to right now, and the cameras and battle rap hasn't been off him since. So what street, what block, what hood, who can certify you? Who solidifies you? What team, what group, what area? When? The question is when did it ever? When did it ever? When was it ever? It never was. It never was. But you taking that now and you trying to incorporate it into battle rap to the point you're going to get a lot of people hurt behind these actions. You're going to get a lot of people hurt behind these actions. Now, I got the call from brothers who was at the event, actually. So one brother called me who was at the John Bullpen event. And he told me the whole laydown of what happened. Rock in there, instigating, because they done came in there 15 deep. The guys who rapping, he throwing them off, being a distraction to them, showing out, because they 15 deep. This when he get in the altercation with the one guy, and Chess ended up getting into the altercation with him also. Then right behind that, the Jeezy situation at D.I. the Henny Man birthday celebration. Rock out his own mouth. We came there deep. We was like 10 something deep. See? You're trying to use numbers to make you tough. Not that you is by yourself. Not that you always was. Not that you about that life. But you want to use the numbers that you have backing you to give you power, confidence to do harm to others. To do harm to others. And you approach that man when you know y'all was 10 something deep in the building and get to bragging about how you knocked him out and he disappeared. Then from that point on, we get to this new situation. So 2 back-to-back events y'all messed up. Then we get to the third event, the reload event. We get here. Now, here you is speaking, lying. Y'all lying. There's no way I believe y'all didn't know about Murder Mook's mother's death. You sound stupid. There's no way y'all didn't know about that. That just sounds stupid. That sounds stupid to say something like that. So here y'all are in battle rap. All y'all tied into each other. CaveGang tied into Goonie, tied into NWX, tied into Beasley and Smack. The small community. But you didn't know nothing about Mook mother death. Bridge didn't know nothing about Mook mother death. See, I got to bang the gavel on you clown for that. Y'all ain't even real enough to tell the truth, and you liars. You lying. You lying because you ashamed of the fact that the battle rap community didn't appreciate it for the most part. People like me, I understand it. It's battle rap. So when you disrespect somebody's mother, for me, it's battle rap. That ain't the worst I heard. That ain't the first time it happened. It's battle rap. But when y'all see the battle rap community shunned it for the most part, who don't think like I do, but got their own personal reasons of why they believe things to be, y'all lying to cover it up. You lying. So us regular fans and bloggers knew the man mother died, but none of you in his circle that's tied and connected with him, all this talking y'all do, all the battle rap research y'all have to do when going up against y'all opponents, I refuse to believe that. No. I don't believe that trash. Okay, it's over 300-something people on here right now. Let me ask y'all a question. Do any of y'all believe Briz and Tate Rock didn't know about Murder Mook's mother death? Do y'all buy any of that? I just need to know. Do y'all buy any of that? I need 12 votes yes or 12 votes no. How many of y'all believe they didn't know? Did they know? Yes or no? Did they know? So Mr. Tonto said, nope, they didn't know. Y'all think they didn't know? Okay, so I got a nope, they didn't know one time. I got another. Wait, hold on. Wait. Let me make sure I'm saying it right so y'all can get it. Did they know Murder Mook mother really died? Okay. Mr. Tonto says no, they didn't know. Tony Simpson said no, they didn't know. Dot says no, they didn't know. Bayou Boy says no, they didn't know. MN said yes, they knew. Let me see everybody on here. Okay. Making Move Major says no, they didn't know. Dramacidal says no, they didn't know. Anwar Phillips says yes, they knew. Big Homie says yes, they knew. Crazy says no, they didn't. Christian King says no, they didn't. Let me see where we at. Tony Bro says one of them did know, somebody knew. Tony Bro says, hold on, I want to read his comment, what he said. Shouts out to Tony Bro. See what Tony Bro said. I push your way. Where I just go? Hold on, wait. This vote finna go down to the wire, I see. Okay, the White Knight says yes. Young Gunner says yes, they knew. Yes, they knew. Okay, hold on. This vote finna be real close. Murder says Rock didn't, but Briz did. Dick Jones said yes, they had to know. They absolutely did. It's a community, Jay Lano says. Talk That Stuff says, hell yeah, they knew. Buff Steadwell said, yes, the mess they did know. Battle Rap Critics said, yes, they knew. Let me see what the score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 no's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, yes, they knew. And 8 no. Okay, right. And instead he coming in. Marshall said, yes, they knew. Nino said, yes, they knew. Chris said, yes, they knew. Ford said, yes, they knew. T-Top liked the post. Come on now, y'all. He knew. Right. T-Top even liked and thumbs up the post. So when they writing the rounds with T-Top and they saying it, come on, man. That's so fake. Look, you would be more respected if you just came out and said, KJ said this, and thanks for the donation, KJ. KJ said, how you not know, and this is your job, you'd have got fired. Right. As a battle rapper, we already know battle rap one-on-one is this when you book for a battle. Look into the current events in public and private life of the one you going up against. That's why they never addressed the Calico on the mother thing. If they never knew and they were just speaking out of disrespect, why wasn't that same disrespect targeted towards Calico? If they didn't know, but they both went in Mook's face to address his mother. Not once, but twice. They did it the first time and it was crowd reaction together. Then they separate, you know how they separate from each other, pace and walk around. Then they brought it back and came back in his face alone only to say it twice. If it was just some random bar that was just directed towards any mom and you going up against Calico and Mook, why was Mook the only one addressed on it and not Calico? If y'all thought his mother was alive, why you didn't address Calico neither? Calico mother alive. So why you didn't address that? Because they knew they were talking about that man's mother. Which still, I don't get, that wasn't the reason why he got swung on. That was not the reason why he got swung on. So I don't even see why that's even the big issue. Okay, let me ask a question. I need to do another vote. There's almost 400 people in here. I need to do another vote. Here's my question. So after they swing, after Briz and T-Top do the thing about Mook mother, so Calico even asking Mook, you good? You all right? Mook like, I'm good. No big deal, I'm good. Get back up, letting them finish that. And that was in the beginning of their rap. So they rap another 5-6 minutes. Then Murder Mook and Calico come on. And then before the fighting start, they rap like a good 3 minutes before the fight. So 10 minutes pass. Then the grabbing and stuff start. Mook swing on Briz. But why is people insinuating that the hit came because of the disrespect to Mook's mother? I don't think that had nothing to do with it at all. Let me ask you a question. Okay, I need people to know. I want this vote. So did Mook hit Rock? Wait, before I even do that. The reason why Mook ran with that is because the battle rap community, the one put it out there first. Remember, days had went by, Mook hadn't said nothing. Until like 2 days later when the battle rap community started talking about, no, they disrespected his mother and things like that, and they had him tense. Then Mook, like, yeah, you know, my mama, things like that. But let's be real. Me personally, I don't believe the hit had anything to do with that. I think it had, because 10 minutes then went by. If it didn't affect you in the beginning, why would it affect you later on? Okay, watch this. I'm going to bring y'all something. I'm going to bring something to y'all memory. If y'all understand this, watch this. Why did Disaster swing off on Mav Hoffa? What was the reason why Disaster swung off on Mav Hoffa? Now, a lot of people say that Mav was set up, it was pre-planned. I don't really agree to some degree. And let me tell you why. If you remember that battle, when they were battling against each other, Mav third round took that brother's soul. You talking about a person whose feelings was hurt. When Mav got to explaining how trifling Disaster was living in that Total Slaughter reality battle rap show they had, when Mav got to explaining how they were giving him food, he didn't even have proper socks to wear, when he was contemplating suicide and killing himself, and you know how deep Mav go with them third rounds, like he did on Hollow, like he did with Sirius. Like, listen, let me tell you something. When Mav broke Disaster down, even Disaster said out of his mouth, that hurt his feelings. He said, I ain't gonna even lie. What Mav was saying in that third round was some hurting and stuff, because I was, at that time, trying to kill myself. I didn't have nothing. He was shamed. Look, that third round was so impactful, that hurt that boy. That's why he swung off on Mav. He was embarrassed. He was shamed. He needed something to save face. But the Murder Mook and Bridge thing, that was entirely different. When Bridge was getting physical with that man, then grabbed him, let me tell you something. It wasn't more so the fact of Mook's mother, more so than his reputation. Mook hit him because of his reputation. Think about it. Mook is considered in battle rap, for the most part, as being soft, who got pistol whipped, who got choked by Ray Swag, who got robbed in the Loaded Lux battle, who tend to get pushed over all the time. There was no way he could allow Briz Rothstein to add to those numbers of shame. He had no choice. Because if Briz grabbing on him, snatching on him, do you know what happened? That adds to the record of shame. He on there with Calico, so he not alone. Calico pull up with 3 vans full of Detroit hitters. If that don't raise your confidence, what do? So you got Dot Mob on deck, along with Landslide on deck. Y'all like 50-something deep. You like 50-something deep. Briz grab on you, snatch and grab your hand. That's why I believe he hit him. His reputation. Yes, he loved his mother. Yes, he probably didn't like what Briz said about his mother. But you can get over that. You can't afford to have another person on your resume sunning you, checking you, making you look small in a battle rap community. And remember, they face off before the battle. When Briz was talking about how he got a bad name out here. Y'all remember that argument? Him, that got heated. When Briz and Mook got to speaking about having a bad name out here, and Mook was like, I ain't got no bad name out here. Ain't nobody never could tell you they robbed or took nothing from me or touched me. And people like, hold on. What about the Mav thing? Remember Briz and him got into it about that in the face-off? So the hit came from him protecting that image that got so much dirt on it that he couldn't afford for somebody else to add to that list. So I personally don't believe the hit came because of the disrespect to Mook's mother. I think it was more so him couldn't afford to have another person try to sun him, punk him on stage, touching him. Notice they grab and touch him. In the Arsenal battle with Rex, Ray Swag go out and grab him by his throat. In the verb battle, verb pushing them like, hey, don't touch me. So it's more so the reputation rather than the disrespect. That's just me. So let me ask you this question. Let me ask the people this question. Again, there's almost 400 people on here. Let me ask y'all this question. Do y'all believe Mook hit Briz because of the disrespect to his mother? Or do you believe his reputation was at stake of people trying to son him? What do y'all believe? What do y'all believe? Let me see. Where we at? Let's take another vote on this. Let me see where y'all at. Okay. So I got one person say his reputation. Another person say his mom. Tony say both. Tony say both. All the above, neither. I believe it was a great part of it. His reputation was at stake. Mamby say his mother. Mook said he grabbed his arm. Ty said a combination of them both. I am Boston say both. Mamby say his mother. It was the bump. Could have been both low key though. Ain't no telling. Kendrick Jackson says, I think he just ain't like being grabbed. Tunji said, his reputation. Ralph says, Rojo Rubber said bad breath. Todd Corbin said a combination of them both. Got that bump. Anwar Phillips say his reputation was on that line. Briz was being too physical, right? So his reputation. Boy didn't want to get son, right? His reputation again. I thought this live. Hold on, what did he say? Jeff to get a rep, and with reputation in that goofy move, right? The White King says reputation too. Combination of them both. Briz on nosy candy, too much touching, right? Too much touching, right? Both. Ramon Revelle said mother. Yeah, so for the most part, people agree. More so the reputation of the touching and the physicality of Briz Rothstein grabbing and just being too extra in the battle. So when Rock them saying they didn't know about his mother, that's just real fake to me because that's a bold-faced lie. Hold on, I need some water. But to me, that's a bold-faced lie. So the punch get thrown. And in the midst of the punch get thrown, these dudes doing all these lines. They said they wasn't running. But you see the footage of Briz clearly running. Talking about it was a rap right there. The footage showed Mook popped off on him. He didn't duck that punch neither. He got hit. That punch caught him. So Mook pop him. Then the whole crowd rush. Then Calico swing off. So you see Blackface belting, Briz leaning, while Calico and them whooping Zed, the dude in the orange, named Zed. Calico and them whooping him. So Briz get belt and linked by Blackface. He's seeing his guy get whooped, but he take off. You see it plain as day. He take off. Rock standing by the door. Now, let's talk about this. Rock standing by the door while all this happening. Briz always been at Rock defense. Shouts out to Dynamite De La Soul for the donation. He said, salute to you, Truth. Keep doing your thing. I watched your blogs while I was deployed, and on the hard days you helped me. God bless you. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Hey, that's what I do, man. If I could bring some type of hope and help and inspiration to somebody's life, man, that makes me feel good, man. So God bless you, man, and salute to you for, man, defending our country, man. That it takes a hell of a man to step up to the plate to do that. So shouts out to you on that, brother. And all our soldiers. Oh, I said Dynamite. My bad. What's his name? DeMonte De La Soul. My bad. Anyway, with that being said, shouts out to Dre Too Much Media. He said, Truth helped me when my brother passed away. Man, shouts out to you, man. Hope you're in good spirits too, man. Hey, if God can use me in any type of way, man, hopefully I could be available. With that being said, so he get popped off on, seeing got it, take off and ran. Now here's Rock. He the leader of the group. Now, I'm going to keep it 100, Rock. Rock was the motivating force behind the Briz Ross thing situation. And this is what I don't like about you, Rock, what you did. It's a certain things I don't like about you, what you did. When you watch that battle, you the one behind Briz, edging him on. You the one inspiring him to go harder. You the one gave him the confidence, the cockiness to actually approach that man, disrespect him like that, and be extra in them battles. You did that. All you hear is your voice behind them. Doing the stuff you was already accused of doing in them other events you did at Bullpen Battle League. With that being said, then when things got real funky, you didn't want no part of it. He didn't want no part of it so much, he actually go on record and said, he go on record and say, he didn't want no part of Uncle Blackface. Then he go on record and says, yes, here you go. Let me open it up a little. It's him. It's Rock on record. It's what he's saying. So he go on record and say, man, I wasn't trying to fight Uncle Blackface. I definitely was running from that nigga. And I don't care. I don't care. Then in his Hip Hop Is Real interview, this is what he said. He said he couldn't see. He said he don't care. He wasn't going to be fighting no Blackface, no BMF member, or OG member. He don't care. Okay, well, you need to step down. You need to step down from your position of calling yourself the leader of your team. Because it don't matter who it is. When they threatening your family, when they fighting against you, it don't matter what name they is. Because it's obvious they ain't taking consideration of that while they whooping on y'all. So for you to show them that much respect, to have that much love and loyalty for them over your own people, that look bad. That look bad, because that's exactly what you're saying. You respect, fear, and have more loyalty for your oppositions than you do your own family and team that always have your back. How many times have we seen Bridge Rothstein come to Rock Aid? Let's be honest. How many have we saw that? He don't even understand what leadership is. Sometimes you might have to take that ass whooping just to show your loyalty. Sometimes you might have to take that ass whooping just to show, no matter what, win, lose, or draw, I will not retreat. I will not surrender. If we gonna go down, we all gonna go down fighting. Because let's just keep it real, y'all. It was only a fight. It was only a fight. No guns, no weapons, just a fight. If you just can't fight, you don't even know if you might would have won. Because I'm going to keep it real. Watching that fight and some of that footage, they wasn't at a disadvantage like that. They was not at a disadvantage like that. Not from all the fight footage scenes I saw. Not from the footage and scenes I saw. They wasn't at a disadvantage like that. That could have went either way if people had the guts to stand up to actually try to fight. But they wasn't even trying to fight. T-Top wasn't trying to fight. Briz wasn't trying to fight. Chess wasn't trying to fight. Rock wasn't trying to fight. They wasn't trying to fight. They wasn't trying to fight at all. They wasn't trying to defend themselves and protect themselves. They looked at more divided than anything. It looked like every man for himself. That's what it looked like. When that fight popped off, you know what it looked like? It looked like Rock was saying this: I ain't with them niggas. He was more of a spectator than anything. I could get you don't want to fight or mess up your friendship with Calico and them. I can get that. Which meant if that was the case, you should have cut it off from the very beginning when you heard they rounds disrespecting that man mama. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. If that was the case, and you really felt like that, you wouldn't have been provoking him. You wouldn't have been provoking Briz Rothstein to do all that extra stuff he started doing. You provoked him to do that. If that was the case, if you didn't want to hinder the friendship, what's the purpose of being in a corner? The purpose of being in a corner as an entourage is for support in case anything pop off. If that's how you felt, then why would you even be on stage? If that's how you really felt. Because the only people on stage is the people that's there for support in case anything pop off. So if you wasn't trying to go there, why even be positioned on stage? Why even be positioned on stage? And did they care about you? How is it that you the leader of the team, but you selective on who you talk to? And now you ain't a leader. When it pop off, you ain't the leader this day. You took a break off from being the leader this day. But now it's all over, and you back on Hip Hop Is Real, jacking and talking crazy and tough again. Now you, I wish they will. Somebody touch me, they gonna die. Somebody swing on me, I wish somebody would swing on me. Wait, but you said in the beginning of this Hip Hop Is Real video that they were swinging on you, that they swung on you. You said, why they swing on me? I don't care who swung on you. I didn't. That's what you said out of your mouth. So they did swing on you. Well, when they swung on you, what was your reaction? Because usually when a person swing on you, the reactions is you either bob and weave it, you know what I'm saying, or you react back. You react back. So what was the result of them swinging on you? It still don't take away from the fact you sat there and watched while your team, your crew, your guys and them got beat up in front of you, and you did nothing to prevent it. You didn't try to break it up. You didn't try to assist them, to help them, when you was the one that was provoking them. You was the instigator behind it. You was. You definitely was, Rock. Then you go on there saying you don't care what happened. You was not going to fight blackface. So this man could fight your people, disrespect y'all, whoop on y'all, but no matter what, you're not going to fight them. But they could fight y'all. I'm sorry, brother. You better off. No. Really? Really? That's how you look at things? That's how that goes? That's crazy. You're not even from there. They stood by who they stood by their own team or who they know. Got them. They stood by their own team or who they know. They stood by the ones who came with them. They stood by their real people. And when things hit the fan, it was clear. They didn't take the same consideration with you. Did nobody say, hey, don't touch Rock. If you was in the way and you was there, you were getting hands put on you. You made sure you was not in the way so hands couldn't get put on you. But then, now it's over. Now you all on 15 minutes of fame, woofing again. Now you tough again. Now you threatening people again. Come on, man. What is wrong with you, brother? If I was a member of CaveGang, I'm going to keep it real. If I was a member of CaveGang, if y'all was a member of CaveGang and y'all got into it with some guys and y'all leader didn't do nothing but show more respect for the opposition than y'all, when y'all fighting these people, would you still be a part of that team? Would y'all still be a part of that team? After what y'all saw Rock did, let me ask y'all a question. Would y'all still be CaveGang after what y'all just saw Rock did? Y'all leader sitting here saying he not finna fight for y'all. He not finna get behind y'all. He don't care what nobody say. He don't care what they did. He don't care who they swung on. But they swinging on your people. They swinging on y'all. He not gonna do nothing. I don't care. Come on, man. Let's keep it real. Would y'all still be a part of CaveGang? Would y'all still be repping CaveGang? No Cap says no. I'm gone. I'm out of there. J.I. Brown says I burned my flag. Steve says no. I'm out of there. Why am I stay here for? You ain't even man enough to stand in a fight with me. Imagine if we on some real beef street stuff. If you ain't real enough to fight. But he in the car when he pop off on the Jeezy dude bragging, ooh, these work. I grabbed him by the throat. I popped him. He disappeared. But it's time for you to really fight for your honor, to defend your people and everything. Now you want peace. Now it ain't even like that. Now we cool. Now we friends. Come on, man. J-Mo says, no, I'm out. I couldn't do that. I'm out. I Am Legend say, yeah, I'm out of there too. I can't stay in no team like that. Tony Simpson says, no, I'm out. I ain't a part of this team no more. Chris Ramirez says, no, I'm out too. Marshall say, yeah, I'm out. I'm gone. Let me see what everybody said. I'm live. Then why you calling me then? Don't matter. Don't matter. You should have said that when I came in there and asked you. Stop it. Young Gunner says, hell no. Rock soft. I'm out of there. He'll have to get disciplined. Everybody who didn't fight need to get disciplined. Right. That was fire. Says, nope, I'm out of there. No, I'm gone. I couldn't stay there. Guns blazing, say I couldn't stay there. Hell no, I'm gone. Bible Truth, can you blog about something else? You sound stupid and I would stay cave if I knew the facts. So this master of the craft said, Battle Truth, can you blog about something else? He said, shaking my head, I sound stupid. I would stay cave if I knew the facts. You don't even, you right. You know what? That's what's so sad about this life right here. You would stay. You would stay. Even after your leader retreat. Even after your leader retreat. Even after he's sitting there watching y'all get whooped. Don't try to help in no type of way. You right. You would. And you said know all the facts. Well, let's talk about the facts. The fact is you was right there beside me when this all happened. When Mook swung off on me, you was right there also by me. Remember, when Bridge was rapping, Tate Rock was right there. That was his hype man, hyping him up, clapping his hand, giving him hugs while he was disrespecting him, doing that crazy stuff. So when it popped off, all I know, you wasn't there. You wasn't there. What happened to you? Them facts we do know. More facts we know. We got footage of you standing by the exit door while I'm running, getting chased, and my other guy getting whooped in the corner. You standing there watching it happen and didn't help. Another thing we know the footage, tweets, messages that you put out admitting you're not going to fight, you wasn't going to fight, and your exact word was, I don't care. And yeah, I was running from that nigga. Oh, so you was running? This your leader. I was running from that nigga. I don't care. I'm going to run from him. Okay. So your leader is a coward who don't want to fight and who have no problem with running from a man. Not a man who got a gun, not a man who got a knife, but a man who just right there, toe to toe, just like you. And you take off and leave your people. When he said, yeah, he ran from him, who he leaving behind while he running? Who is he leaving behind while he's running away? It ain't like they hit him, that he knew he didn't have no win. He just running for the hell of it. He just running just to be out of the clear and to be safe. If Chestnut could stand there, why couldn't you? And what Chest say? He said Blackface talked to him a few times, showed him love and everything. He don't blame him. In fact, he got respect for Blackface. Why? Because Blackface knew when it hit the fan what to do, whose side he was on, and that's who he rocked with, who he came with like he's supposed to. I looked on my side, this Chest, I looked on my side and I found myself by myself. In fact, the people on my side was trying to hold me while I'm being rushed by the other side, even to the point like I'm in like a chokehold, trying not to let me do nothing while they coming to rush me. I could have got stabbed or anything. That's what Chess said. He was the only one and nobody stood with him. So, master of the craft, right, you definitely would stay there. I guess you would. But you ain't got to show me. If me and you at a place and things pop off and hit the fan and you take off on me and you leave and you supposed to be the leader and you running in, you part of the reason why this happening? Oh yeah, I ain't got nothing. I'm out of here. So I guess you would, brother. Stick Jones said, yeah, Check better get back to the case. I would have stopped after I saw how he act around Surf. Verbal Kent says. Yeah, so everybody is saying no. They would have left. Everybody. I don't see one person but you, Master Craft, saying they would have stayed. Everybody else saying they would have left. Everybody else saying that. I'm gonna allow people to call up at this time, but here's my thing. I couldn't honor, when I was in that street life living that, I couldn't imagine my brother and them running off. In fact, my brothers and them, they was gonna stay there to the end. I'm talking about they was gonna stay there to the end. But I can't imagine running and ain't no weapons involved. Y'all gotta keep in mind, ain't even no weapons involved. This is not even, look, this is just a regular fight. No weapons involved. No guns, no knives, no nothing. This is just a regular fight. Period. Come on, man. No. I just can't see it. Now he all on hip hop and real talking crazy again. Like, see, that's what I hate, man. Stop trying to be tough. Leave that tough stuff alone. You keep it just battle rap, Rock. You keep it just battle rap. Thank you, Young Gunner. Anyway, I don't know. I don't get it though, man. I couldn't do it. I'm out of there. I ain't no way I could stay there and allow that to happen, man. I believe I don't like where I see battle rap going right now. I don't like all this gang activity these brothers starting to say. I don't like all these cliques where they just trying to add numbers. And I don't even know the reason behind adding all these numbers. I don't even see why they just recruiting and adding all these numbers, man. I mean, I don't get it, man. I don't get it at all. This stuff it's starting to be real corny. And it's starting to just be entirely different. It ain't never been this much battle rap. It ain't never been this much battle rap stupidity and foolishness in a while. It's like a lot of people coming on the scene, but it ain't been this much negative, stupid, foolish media in a while when you see what's happening in the stage of battle rap. And then he got Geechee Gotti coming up. With all this new information out about Rock, Geechee Gotti gonna have a picnic with that dude. I'm talking about that real talk gonna be so crazy. It ain't really nothing Rock gonna be able to say to the most part that's gonna change Geechee Gotti's stance on him to the point where them shouldn't be room shakers all night. Rock gonna have a bad night all night. I guarantee you it, man, because Geechee good at that, man. And I just see Rock hurting himself a whole lot, man. This brother is actually hurting himself real bad, man. And I'm actually disappointed in him, man. I'm actually disappointed in this brother, man. But that's how come you can't really get attached to people to the point where you don't leave room for error. Because by them being flawed like that, you know that they always have a possibility of just not, you know what I'm saying, not living up to the person that you honor them as. And I think when you're a leader like that and you abandon your family, you abandon your team, and you leave them hanging like that, that just look real bad. It ain't no way to explain that, man. You instigated that. Rock instigated that whole situation. Rock instigated that whole situation. Then when it hit the fan, he didn't want no trouble. It's simple as that. It ain't no other way to say it. And he don't even care about going on record saying it, man. That's how you know he ain't sane fully like that. He ain't have no problem going on record and saying it. He on the Hip Hop Is Real interview really saying, I ain't finna fight no BMF member. I ain't finna fight no OG. I ain't finna fight no. You don't even sound right. You sound crazy. You don't even know, he might have would have respected you more knowing you was a stand-up dude. Now they just know you just soft. Now they just know you just soft. You don't even get that. You thinking you helping or making yourself look good by saying that, you making yourself look bad. You making yourself look bad in front of the community, in front of your team, in front of the oppositions. You showing that you actually will buckle and fold. You don't know nothing about them people. Nothing. You going by what you think. You don't think that man done been in fights before? That's crazy. Who does that? Streets 101 promo music. He said, I see no one gave you nothing yet, so here you go, brother. I support Truth. Don't forget to hit me, bro. Well, thank you for the donation, brother. It definitely was a few people that donated. I ain't going to overlook even the little contributions. They little could actually mean a lot, especially if that's all they had to give. But I appreciate all y'all. Thanks for the love and support. It's always definitely needed. Streets promo. Make sure when you text me, Street promo, give my number when you text me. Make sure you let me know who you is, so I can know who you is, because a lot of people be texting me. So when you text me, put your name in it so I can know who you is. But I appreciate that, and I thank you for that, brother. But at the end of the day, I think when you a leader, you held at a higher standard than everybody else. Anybody else can run and flee, but you can't run and flee. The leader cannot retreat. And not only that, you see, that's what happens when you just put people in position of being a leader rather than them earning a position of being a leader, who proven, who battle tested and proven. You a leader because of battle rap. You're a battle rap leader. Well, if you're a battle rap leader, then keep it battle rap. Stop saying gang. This is what we do. No, you're a battle rap leader. Then just say, look, I'm the leader of this battle rap group. I'm a battle rap group. But when you try to take battle rap and then try to make it street, dude, that's a whole nother different ball game and field that you have no experience in. You have no experience in. And that right there was a prime example of your cowardness and fear. Because no matter how you look at it, that was cowardness. That was fear. You wasn't able to stand, protect yourself or your team as a leader and a man. You ran. You ran without getting hit, without getting chased. Nobody, what's crazy about you running, nobody even was chasing you. Nobody was even chasing you. You just ran soon you sensed danger. That's crazy, brother. I got to bang the gavel on you, man. No. None of that stuff you say really gonna hit no more, man. Now you're gonna become just like DNA. Now you just gonna become just like DNA, brother. I think this is a devastating blow to your career. I really believe this is a devastating blow to your career and really shows your faithfulness and character as a man, brother. No matter how you want to look at it. It ain't no way to get around this, man. It is no way to get around this. You sat back and watched as your team got hands put on them and you did nothing. You even publicly acknowledging, showing homage and honoring the guys who actually did it to your team. And at the same time mocking your own people, man. That's crazy, dog. I don't get that at all. But it is what it is. So if y'all want to chime in on this and people want to call up, chime in on this, get a input on this, you can call up and chime on it. You could call up and chime up on it. We ain't gonna talk too long because I gotta answer calls. So don't try to talk all the time and minutes up. But I think Geechee Gotti finna smoke him. I'm disappointed, man. I used to actually like this brother, but I liked him better when he didn't talk. When Rock was quiet and didn't talk, I actually liked him better. This new Rock who talked too much, I don't like him at all. I'm keeping it 100. If you call and don't get through, you ain't got to call me again. I'ma call you back. All right? So, with that being said, what's going on, brother? Hello? What's going on? How you feeling?
I just think next few battles, man, them niggas gonna get smoked bad. It ain't nothing that's gonna land with the crowd. It's gonna be bad on those cats, brother. They might as well go on their own separate way.
Okay, now let me ask you a question, brother. Who am I speaking with?
Sticks Jones.
Okay, so Sticks Jones. Give me your breakdown of how you look at this situation. Like, how do you look at this overall?
I watched a couple episodes ago, and like you said, back in the day when you left the house, that's who you left the house with. Man, y'all better get down. Y'all better get down. Ain't no, I can't fight this cat. I can't fight this cat. Man, that shit weak as hell.
Right.
That shit weak as hell. Like Tate Rock said, Cal, you was swinging on me. Shit, you should have been swinging back.
Right.
Talking about, I shouldn't have left New York with you. You should have left New York with your, body and physical harm with a couple knots on your head or some bruises on your knuckles or something, man. That's what you should have left New York with, not them damn chains. Fuck that. Now you ain't got no respect. Fuck them chains. Fuck that.
Yeah, try not to cuss though, fam. But let me ask you this question: When you a leader, like he called himself the leader, you held at a higher standard. You can't retreat. You can't retreat. Somebody else could, but you. And you know what's crazy about this though? It was just a regular fight. It ain't even no street stuff. It's just a fight. No weapons. Look, no weapons, fam. No knives. No guns.
Shoving hand and feet. Well, you seen Tate Rock through that water. Don't be like that.
Right.
Nah, I was cracking a joke. I said, you seen Tate Rock through that water.
Right. But it was just it was a regular fight. That's it.
Yeah, it wasn't no use to no running, man. You
right.
Don't kill people out. Like I said, man, Chess might as well go back his way, man.
Fam, I could, there's no way. First of all, didn't you see his tweet? I don't care. I wasn't fighting him. I was running from, I definitely was running from that nigga. Like, really? What? What?
But the bigger underplay for that is look how Surf go look at him now. You know what I'm saying? Like how Surf already got a head over him. Surf already looking down, laughing at him like, man, you ain't.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, fam, that right there showed me enough. If you couldn't stand by us in a fight, what would you do out in the streets?
That's all I gotta say, man.
Well, I appreciate you calling, bro. Thanks.
Hey, bro, you'll get a donation from me soon, bro.
Okay, I appreciate it, man.
Man, I keep rocking.
Thank you.
True.
Thank you.
Peace, bro.
All right, now let me get to these calls from other people. Again, if you call and don't get through, all you gotta do is text your number. Text me your number. I'm gonna call you anyway.
What's going on, brother?
I'm good. Who I'm talking to?
Man, it's Larry, man.
What's going on, Larry? What's your input on this, man?
Man, honestly, God, I'm be real. I want to take it from the beginning of it. To be real with you all, how I feel. I feel like this mother, man, was a big part of that. And the reason why I said this on some street stuff, like regardless of what, you don't never forget that. And when you looked at Mook's face, as soon as they said it, his whole demeanor changed.
Right.
His whole demeanor changed. And then Cal asked him, was it obvious? So, of course, you know, he don't want to mess up, you know, what's going on, and he's looking out for other people. So, yeah, of course, as a man, and you know it's battle rap too. So, of course, he's been on, but he was still thinking about that shit.
Right.
You can't tell me he never stopped about that.
Right.
So, again, I mean, with Bears doing everything he was doing, continue to do it, you know what I'm saying? All that was that was the extra incentive. That just put a fuel on the fire, bro. You know how they go.
Right.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? So, from that, though, now we get back to rock all of them both. And I'm really high. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, I'm high at the orange shirt guy. I'm gonna tell you why. Because my whole thing is with Fab, you know what I'm saying? He did his thing as a soldier. I give him his props. But how you want to have a fade with these cats when your cats left you? And you delusional. You sit here acting like your guys didn't leave you up.
Right.
Like kid and complain.
Right.
I'm going to watch it. Listen to him. I come from them days where the community come together, we leave together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So ain't no way in the world, you know what I mean, you going to be in there doing your, I don't care if you wrong or right. If you scrapping, I'm scrapping with you. I'm going to holler at you at all. But if you scrapping, I'm scrapping with you.
Right.
But if you leave me, I got to holler at you. I got to come to your mama house, wherever you live, you're going to have it like me. So
right.
You need to be getting the same with bread.
Right.
You need to get in the head up with bread. See, he don't know Tate Rock.
But
business should be with bread.
Yeah, well, one thing, that's definitely true, because one thing I definitely wouldn't have been mad at like Calico and them, because they was only reacting to what Briz had did. But when after watching the footage, once he saw the footage of when Blackface leaning Briz, and Briz stumbled over like right there where he at, like while he getting there, and then take off running when he knew he was there right there.
You're right, for sure. I agree with you. No, I agree with you. I just wanted to put that out there on a whole nother level here, how that is. Like I just found, see, I understand battle rap. I really do. But you know one thing I understand about sports too, fam. There's rules to every sport, dog.
Right.
There's certain things you don't do in certain sports, man. There's certain things you don't do, kid. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, yeah, he could have put in the contract a while. He put it up there on Instagram. Look, I don't even know that. And I can give you a sound for everybody like that, but I knew that. So,
right.
Homie, you was in that pop.
Right.
You kicked it with DK.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Grizz was in that pop. Matter of fact, the people funky. Grizz went out and ate with dude. They went ate after the face-off, man. So you can't tell me y'all didn't have no conversation about this money.
Right.
And nothing ever came up. And King Talk is in the game with your boy Shine.
Right.
And regardless of what, Shine from Carter, you can't tell me nobody said anything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Come
right.
on, fam. No, man, this is delusional, bro. So I ain't gonna lie, even with the thing with Peach and Rock coming up, I just look at it, it's gonna be the door versus the tree. That's
right.
all it is. You know what I'm saying? But I believe you're gonna beat him half to death up in there, for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I really believe somebody's gonna try to pull this coattail. I think that somebody's gonna pull his coattail, and his boys gonna watch his whooping now. She's gonna be honest with you. It's gonna happen.
Right.
You can't keep doing the same stuff, homie. Karma gonna hit you. You need to get back to, like you said, when he was 16 years old and humble. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People keep saying certain change, and no, certain change. You're a grown man, bro. You know when you're right. You know when you're wrong, fam.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when you're a man, you gotta be held accountable, and he needs to be held accountable. So that's just my take on that, fam. And I appreciate you.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you calling up and your wisdom, man.
You better know it, man. I love it, brother. You be blessed, man, for real.
My man, appreciate it. Okay, we'll get to some more calls. If you want to call up, just text me, and I'm gonna call you.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
Yo, peace, man. I watch this show all the time.
Appreciate you.
I just wanted to say that T-Rock, damn. Yep.
I can't hear you.
Yeah. I just wanted to say that that T-Top took like 20 people out when he fell.
Right.
And that's sad.
Right.
And this dude Craftmaster talk about that blogging on battle rap is hate. Then he gotta treat ESPN and anybody else that report on anything as hate equally as well.
True.
You know, that all. Just stay blessed, bro.
Okay, appreciate you calling. All right. He called to say he took 30 people. Okay, hold on. Let me see where we at. Hello? Hello? Okay. If you want to call up, number 414-235-6760. Text me, and I'm going to call you back. Text me, and I'm going to call you back. What's going on, fam?
Good with you, bro.
Nothing, you live with Battle Truth. What's going on?
Ain't nothing, man. Chilling.
Okay. Give me your input on what's going on.
Man, the Rock situation, man. Yeah, point blank period, you see the man standing right there while dude getting handled. You see he's standing right there while Briz running out the door or whatever the case, whatever he tripped, stumbled, whatever happened.
Right.
I don't really care about this thing no more, for real, truth. To be honest with you, I don't even care. Like, it to me right now, the whole thing over with. But the thing, what's gonna be funny is when God exposed Rock in that battle. He gon' say some stuff. The Rock in that battle is probably gonna be hilarious or embarrassing to Rock. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I just can't wait for that battle. But until then, it's just gonna be the same thing. Rock just gonna look bad, especially until the next time he battle. Bridge, all of them gonna look bad until the next time they battle, and then when they get in that battle, of course, every person that they battle is gonna say something about the situation.
Right.
It's stuck with them. It's
right.
It's their story now. It's on them now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Them quitting CaveGang, like Bridge and all of them. I don't really, man. It's battle rap, bro. I like it ain't no real shit. So, excuse my language, but it ain't no real thing. You know what I mean? So it's like whatever. And especially if it ain't nothing real. Like, I don't even know if these dudes chill every day. I know they chill like a lot or whatever, but I know it ain't no everyday type thing. You know,
right.
Rock stay in Baltimore, Bridge and T-Top in North Carolina somewhere, Delaware somewhere, wherever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so I don't even know how close dudes is. I'm in VA right now. You know what I'm saying? Av out here somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere with Cap's ex joint or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. He out here somewhere. You know what I mean? I don't know what these dudes be doing. You feel me? So I don't even know how close of a gang they would consider themselves to be. So it's all fake to me, man. Real good.
Yeah. My only thing is, I'm just amazed at what these brothers just. I don't get how this brother come out and say the things he say, like knowing you the leader of a team, and it's like you say the things you say, like, fam, is you listening to what you saying? You saying?
Yeah, I see that on hip hop is real today. Rock popping off again, talk about Snake Eyes or whatever the case is. Man, sit the hell somewhere, bro.
Right, now you talking about who gonna die.
Now, I don't know who will win in a battle, but I feel like Snake Eyes will handle Rock in a fight. You know what I mean? So I don't, you know what I mean? You need to chill out with all that extra shit you talking, because like you said, how you straight up text, or you forget the text message, you said out your mouth on the camera, yeah, I ran from him.
Right. Why y'all swinging on? Why y'all swinging on me? Look how he separate himself. Why y'all swinging on me? I ain't do nothing. I ain't the one swung on y'all.
Man, that's sad, man. Like,
what are you talking about?
Yeah, I see that's the problem now, because you saying all that, and like you said, you're the leader.
Right.
You're the leader.
Like, come on, man.
You're not just a regular. You're not just a regular dude in the group, bro. You're the leader. And you talking about basically you were scared.
Right.
Because you worried about what some dudes in Detroit, BMF dudes in Detroit gonna do to you all the way in Baltimore. But then you hollering about, if it was in Baltimore, if niggas come to Baltimore, it'll be a problem. What?
He ain't even from Baltimore. He ain't even from
there.
there.
You're not even from Baltimore. That's the crazy part. You're not even from Baltimore. Like,
right.
You got fans out there and stuff like that. But I mean, man, I don't know, man. Like, I just don't understand. Like, they need to him, Jack Boy, and I'm from Richmond, truth. Like, I'm from Richmond. And Jack Boy, I'm sorry to switch it up, but Jack Boy is trash. I'm sorry. Like, that ain't trash, bro. I'm sorry to switch it up like that, but I just had to say that. Jack Boy is trash, and I'm from Richmond, and he from out here. He trash, bro. Like, I can't do it with him. I can't deal with him. He retarded. There's something wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But yeah, Rock, I don't know. He just needed. He just, like you said, Quiet Rock was the best Rock.
Right.
Because, he wouldn't have been in it, even though people always hit him with the almost.
Yeah.
He was still, when he was quiet, it didn't make it seem so bad. Now that he talks so damn much, you're making yourself look more like, man, you gotta do something. Then you get in a fight, you finally hit somebody that nobody really knows.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then you're gassed up off of that. Man. But
right.
I don't know,
he
man.
could wait.
For him, it was like the first time he got in a fight, Drew.
Right. He couldn't wait to do a blog on that. He did 2 blogs on it. He sat in the car, got to bragging about how hard I hit him, and come on, man.
Like, come on, bro. Like that sound like you remember your first fight,
right?
And you won,
right?
I say your first fight that you won,
right?
You was hyped. You was hyped. You would tell everybody, man. You know what I mean? I handled you, bro. Like, so that's how I was. I felt like when I seen his blog, I was tripping. I was laughing off of the fact that he was kind of hype off of hitting somebody nobody really knows.
Right.
One, like, you got to really be on the internet to know who this dude is or whatever the case is. Whatever. He be like, all right, you got your one off. You finally hit somebody. Okay. There's the time, like you said, the time to show. It ain't even about showing. It ain't. That's the thing. It ain't even about showing how hard you is. It was the time just to go down and do what you had to do.
Right.
Because it got real.
Right.
And you talking about it. And then if you say you couldn't see who was fighting,
right?
Bridge was fighting because you was right behind Bridge, so you know he got swung on. But you know Bridge was fighting.
Right.
So what you mean you couldn't see? It don't matter who else you saw. You should have just started swinging.
Right.
And if niggas on your team, if you was hitting a nigga on your team, you would be like, oh, rock his knee. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, that don't even make sense to me, bro.
I don't get how the brother was. I don't get how the brother was saying he don't care who Blackface was into it with. I wasn't gonna get involved. That's crazy.
That's some. Where I'm from, that sounds like some peace stuff. True.
What
if you get what I mean by that, if you get what I mean, some peace stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's what that sounds like, man. Like, come on, bro. You sound stupid, man. That man beating up people on your crew.
Right.
And you talking about I'm not gonna fight him because he was this crew. And
Right.
y'all all in New York.
Right.
Everybody neutral grounds. Like it won't no big. Like it won't no big. Man, that it was damn near even, true.
And like I said, they would have probably respected him more if he would have stood his ground. At least it show you ain't no punk.
He could have apologized after that. He could have apologized to Calico, like, bro, my bad, I had to swing on Blackface. But I ain't know what was going down, and everybody was swinging, so I swung at. You know what I'm saying? If you're cool with Calico, like you think you is, Calico don't think of, especially after that. I know he lost respect from Cal.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Come on, bro. Like, you over here telling this man, you lucky y'all got it already.
Yeah, definitely that.
I know Calico, like, damn, if I get a rematch with this man, it's a wrap. like, but at the same time, like, come on, Rock. Come on, Rock. Honestly, true, I never really liked Tate Rock. I know this sounds crazy. Now he's a great battle rapper. Don't get me wrong. But to me, he's the same. Like, I mean, I'm bars. It ain't that many from aggression. Yeah, aggression. And when he do some type of performance move with it, it hit real hard to me. You know what I mean? But Rock ain't all that to me. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like, I don't want to be crazy about it, but I feel like Nitty way better than Rock. My opinion.
Okay.
In my opinion, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people think different, but I just think it's a couple people better than Rock, especially right now. Rock been like on a super down slope. I don't know. Like I said, talking Rock, outspoken. You know what it is? You know what it is, Truth? I just realized something. Rock got this surf thing going on right now. Remember when Surf was on his down slope?
Uh-huh.
But one thing about Surf always talks.
Right.
But now, that's the only thing I can give Surf. Surf always talks. But Rock on his down slope, and he talks like he's doing a lot of talking though. And it reminds me of that Surf thing. When Surf was always when he was on his down slope, before he started messing with Rock, and he was on his down slope just talking crap. Now, Rock on his down slope, but he's still talking. He's just keeping it so into it, I guess. I don't know, man.
Right.
Rock got to do something, man. I don't know how I don't know what you can do to really get out this situation, bro.
Nothing, because it's already out there. It ain't nothing he can do. It's already out there. Everybody know what's going on.
Is it time? Like, time? That's all you got? Like, time to let it pass?
I don't think you could do that because he already revealed his hand. I mean, man, the man just admitted out his mouth he ran. He didn't care. He wasn't going to fight him. He's scared. And he abandoned his team and his guys. And that's crazy on them. I couldn't stay after no stuff like that. I'm keeping it real. Because once you showed me you wasn't a stand-up dude, and that you even scared to even fight back as a man. Oh man, I'm out of here, dog. Why the hell I want to be up under that?
Right. Like that's too and too. Like I mean, man, it's something wrong. You can't be a leader, bro.
Right.
You can't be a leader.
Definitely can't. Especially after that. It ain't no excuse for that. Let me get to some more calls, brother. I got a lot of people on the line trying to call.
All right, true. My bad for holding you up.
That's okay. Appreciate you calling up. Love the content, brother. Thanks for the support.
All right, man.
My man.
All right.
I'm trying to get to everybody. It's a lot of people calling.
True.
Christ the Wait, what's going on, brother?
I'm doing good. I'm very blessed. I
Okay.
want to touch on a few things. I guess I'll start with the previous callers spoke about Sue Surf. He's right. Sue Surf at one point was on a decline. And don't forget, remember, people forget there was a strong accusation of him having a ghostwriter, and Adi Boom was actually a ghostwriter.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember that.
That's true.
And Danny Myers went on a podcast and was saying
Angry fan.
he knew about it.
Angry fan.
Angry fan.
Yeah,
So
I
people
remember
forget
that.
about that 2-on-2 that he did with Tate Rock kind of elevated back his battling career. And then when you listen to his interviews, very arrogant. You know, he doesn't give credit where credit is due. And I like how you broke it down beautifully. He's very selfish, arrogant, to the point where when they did the 2-on-2, he makes everything about himself.
Right.
You know, very egotistical, narcissistic characteristics about himself. Then I want to forward myself to Cash that's in your text earlier. And I like how you broke that down because I thought I was the only one thinking about this. People need to stop giving Cassidy an excuse to make an excuse. Like he used these things as scapegoats. Think about the Goods battle. Apparently, the excuse was he had all the little Avengers there, and they were being distractions. Disaster first battle was they were sabotaging the battle. Now, my concern with Arsenal, like you mentioned, is him not sticking to the game plan. If he wants to go up there and try to bully Cassidy, that battle will be ruined. And it will be very problematic if that takes place. And that just gives Cassidy another excuse and to say, look, you know, this is why the battle didn't go according to as planned. And I like how you said it. Arsenal just needs to keep his distance and just rap. Cassidy can't beat him in performance and cadence of words. Doesn't have stage presence. You know, I don't think he's as lyrical as Arsenal. To be honest with you, I don't know where people get the idea that Cassidy is lyrical. I think his lyrics are garbage. I just don't like them. So I agree with you, but my opinion is, I think that Arsenal's going to ruin the battle. It's my opinion. I can see it, and I can see it happen. Because Cassie's going to, because now, like you mentioned, with the footages and the fights that are taking place, if Cassie believes Arsenal's violating him, he feels that he has no choice but to defend his masculinity.
Right.
And it might be a shoving match, which may result into another brawl. I just think that the brother just needs to focus on being Arsenal, going on stage, and just beating Cassidy in every category, not just rapping. I remember how you mentioned one time on your live stream, how you mentioned where you used to play, I guess, your friends in NBA 2K or NFL, and how you would deliberately change the goalposts on purpose. They'll be winning by like 40, so like, you can't beat me by 60. Right? That's what Cassie's essentially doing. You know, he's saying, but he can't out-rap me, or he's not going to be able to look me in the eyes. Right? Arsenal should be focused on those things. Right. Looking him in his eyes and shoving match. Just outperform him all around. Right. That's why Cassie's moving the goalposts. He knows Arsenal has a way more better stage presence. He's more appealing to the crowd. Right. And I think Arsenal is focusing on the wrong thing, and I can tell. Right. Because I was looking at his tweets. You know, and this is not about if you can be in Cassidy's face. No, this is about beating him. Right. Not being in his face and trying to violate him. That is idiotic. And then I want to move forward real quick to, unless you had a comment to say about the Arsenal situation. Go ahead. Mook. T-Rex, I don't know if you've seen him. I think he was on 50 Minutes of Fame. He said that how Murder Mook told him, hey, I just want to rap my bars that I had against Prison T-Top. T-Rex said, don't do it. Now, I've always felt that T-Rex believed that he lived in Murder Mook's shadow, and I've always felt that he was a hater. And I think, why it's a good idea he should spit his bars. Because if he doesn't, then all we're going to remember him for was his apparent loss to Averb and the sabotage battle. I think because, Calico can afford not to spit his bars. You know why? Calico has a matchup October 6th. We don't know the next time we're going to see Murderable. So I think that he should reveal the bars that him and Calico came up with. I think that's the best thing that he can do right now for his career in light of his apparent loss to Averb and him and Briz and everyone else sabotaging the battle. I don't think he should hold the bars under reservation. I think the smart thing for him to do, him and Calico, to come out and spit their bars. What is your take on that?
I think they should book the battle again. I think that battle would remind me of the people. I want to ask the people a question after this. But I think they should book the battle again. I think Briz and T-Top been humble. They know what's up. They ain't gonna try nothing stupid again. So, and I don't think Mook and Cal would try to bully them just because of what happened last time. So I think the battle definitely can go down with no problem now.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, regardless, I heard people say Mook and Cal. I have a criticism, and hopefully, maybe you share the same criticism. If you notice with that battle, Mook and Calico were taking too long to get to the point.
Right.
It's taking too long. When you're doing 2-on-2s, you got to get right into the point.
Right.
I remember that's why you said you're anticipating seeing Mook and Love to do a 2-on-2, because with a 2-on-2, you can't give a long narrative or angle. But that was what Mook and Calico were doing, and they were taking forever to get to the point. And I hope if they were to do a rematch, they don't do that again. Because that can cost them, a round or even the battle. You have to get right into it when you're doing a 2-on-2.
They need to do it ASAP. If I'm them, I put that 2-on-2 immediately on the I would have put it on the Born Legacy card, keeping it real.
Right, because you don't want it to lose its we don't want it to lose.
I would have put it on the Born Legacy card ASAP.
ASAP.
I don't want to hear them.
You would want.
Which brings me to this. What I want to ask y'all people. Again, it's almost 400 people in the comments. Do y'all want Murder Mook? Would y'all rather see Murder Mook and Dark Life again, just like K-Shine and DNA them did the gun titles NWS 2? Or would y'all rather for them say they round? Would you rather them say they round without the battle, or would you rather see the battle now? I think the battle more. I think it mean more now. It mean more now than anything. It didn't have no history last time. It definitely have history now.
But didn't you do a blog where you said that Murder Mook is potentially banned? That's why I say you might as well just release. If Murder Mook is banned, or if Smack doesn't want to rebook them, then I think it would be wise for him to allow us to hear his bars in light of his previous loss to Aver and the battle being sabotaged. Because right now, it's tainting his legacy, so to speak. He lost to Aver, and he didn't have an opportunity to spit his bars against T-Top and Briz. So if he is banned, or if Smack is not booking them again, I think it's best for us to hear his material, since people said his previous material was a whole bunch of reaches, and it wasn't all that impressive. So I think if he wants to revamp himself, why not spit those bars if he's not getting rebooked? I think at this moment it's very important for him to do that before attention is turned elsewhere. So they're still getting attention. If he's not being booked, I think he should immediately spit those bars so everyone can hear it. I don't think if I was his manager, I would tell Murder Mook at this point of your career, it's not wise for you to keep those bars under reservation because you lost your previous battle, and people don't think that you can fit in this battle rap culture to this point. At this point.
Okay. Well, is that it, brother? Because I got to get to some more calls.
couple points I want to make. Like I said, hopefully Arsenal does what he has to do. And last point, Tate Rock. I just want to say this. I don't like him at all at this point. You know, he's changed a lot, and I think that he's acting very excessively aggressive, and he successfully has caused us to. I think, you know what I think, Battle Truth, and this is just a theory. He'd rather be the bad Tate Rock at this point, because the bad Tate Rock has taken the telescope off the tranny situation, and now we're looking at this Tate Rock that's almost about who's fighting or who's just overly aggressive. I think he's fine with us viewing him as this guy, that this so-called bad Tate Rock, rather than the one who's being allegedly accused of sleeping with other men or about to get oral sex from a tranny. I think he's content with that. I think it's being deliberately done, to be honest with you, because notice that that's no longer the attention that's on him anymore. The tranny situation.
Okay.
Even with cats, that's no longer on him anymore. But I think Tate Rock is just being too much. I really don't like him at this point at all. And you know, I was one of his fans, but he's doing too much.
Right. Okay, let me get you some more calls, bro. Appreciate you calling.
All right, no problem.
All right. Let me get to Detroit. Trying to get to everybody. Be patient with me. All you gotta do is text me and I'm calling you. Let's go to Detroit.
What up, Joe?
What's going on, champ?
Yo, what's going on, BT?
Not how you feeling?
All right.
It's on you, brother. Open up on this.
Yeah, hey, I had just had a question. Like, I had just seen that interview that Rock did, and I just feel like I think he about to try to start something with somebody again, or try to fight somebody once again, probably try to prove himself. And I want to think he about to try to do the same thing. Like the Dot Mob them? Yeah, or just with somebody, period, because the type of time he on, it just seemed like he about to try to prove himself again, try to start something again. Right. Right, because all this embarrassment lingering over him. Right. Yeah, I just feel like he about to try to start something once again. And or he gonna try to start something in that Geechee battle with Geechee. Okay. You think? Are you asking me that? You think he gonna try? Yeah, I'm asking you. What you're saying do make some type of sense. Sort of like what he did when he kept getting all that heat for almost wanting to fight and never fought. Then he ended up having 2 back-to-back fights. So, I mean, it's a possibility, especially when they see, for the most part, Geechee travel by himself. You know what I'm saying? And them the type of coward move that might happen. But at the same time, Geechee being pushed by the URL. But you never know when dealing with, cowards, man, because that's what they tend to do, especially when they think they got you outnumbered. So it's definitely a possibility. Yeah. Right, okay. All right, then, BT. All right, man. I'm going to let you go ahead and go off, though. I was just wondering about that. Well, thank you, brother. Appreciate your call. All right, man. God bless. Mm-hmm.
Skrilla.
What's good, True?
This my Skrilla from Las Vegas. Which Skrilla is this?
This Skrilla, man. You was on the joint with the shorty, and I told you not out of it. Oh, my bad.
Oh, what's going on with you, fam?
Not much, man. First of all, I'm out here in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
I like to tell everybody that Bridge Rothstein is from wherever he's from. He's not from North
They say
Carolina.
Delaware. They say Delaware.
Well, that's where he's from. We don't do that out here. You know what I mean? We move a little different. But I want to talk about this man, Tate Rock. I just watched, what was Hip Hop Real interview?
Uh-huh.
Bro, clown though. He's too loud. He's too aggressive. That interview didn't help him at all. Like, I would have rather just been quiet about the situation.
Right.
Man, it made more sense to just be quiet about it. Like he made himself look terrible, especially about the part with what's your man name? Black Face, Cow Pops. Like, I'm not swinging on Cow Pops. Like, where we do that at? When it's same thing. Can you hear me, True?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man. That interview, man, I'm at work right now, but that interview didn't y'all, bro. I'm watching it. I'm like, no. How this dude did say that the leader of a squad, you know what I'm saying? If I'm Am, if I'm Bridge, I'm denouncing it. I'm not CaveGang no more. It's just I'm shit if I'm not doing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
Right.
And look, I want to speak on something else your caller just said about Mook. Saying Mook is Mook. Mook don't sell. Mook will pack a venue, whether it's this year, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, but he's solidified. He got a fan base. Matter of fact, we can go back to the interview that I was just speaking about the show when you had the little shorty on. You was like, yo, that's Murder Mook. She like, who? That was Murder Mook? Like, and she didn't appear to be a battle rap fan.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
regardless, Mook is solidified. Whether, I mean, his stock may not be through the roof, but Mook is going to always sell. It's not going to do anything to Mook. And Smack is a businessman. It's not going to ban Mook. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's about money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I didn't really have much, man. I just want to speak on Tate Rock, man, the clown. But I'm listening in, man. I'm working night shift right now, though. But shout out to you, man, and keep doing your thing, man. Because you're showing love to the real dudes out here. Like, I can't listen to a lot of blogs, you know? Because they don't speak much. You speak much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you, brother, man. Thanks for calling in and your support. Don't get fired from your job.
Oh, no, man. I'm driving trucks, man. Ain't nobody.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. I'm good, man. You get me through the fight a lot, man, with the 3 hours.
Oh, okay. Well,
I appreciate you, man.
you too, brother.
Donation too. Word.
Okay, well, thank you for calling up, man. Appreciate you.
All right, man.
All right. Skrilla, y'all. Okay, let me get you some more of these calls. If you want to call up, just text me. I got you. Hold on, let me make sure. What's going on, Kentucky in the building?
Hey, my name is Hassan, man.
Okay, what's going on with you, fam?
Hey, man, I just want to weigh in on this Tate Rock shit.
Go ahead. Try not to cuss, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm trying not to cuss.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to say,
Well, first of all, I just want to say the African community, we rock with you, man. I follow you and all that good stuff, man. I'm from Gambia, West Africa.
Appreciate it, bro. Thanks, man.
Yeah, but I live in Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay.
But yeah, man, I was watching this Tate Rock interview on the Public Radio. Man, I just don't understand how with all this stuff that's going on. Tate Rock said that he ain't see nobody. He said he did not see nobody, but it's just crazy to me, man. Like, how can you not see nobody, but yet you open the door for, people, to escape and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
It just don't add up. And all that energy on the hip hop is real, man. It's like he was on stage battling, bro. Getting loud, showing the chain. I shouldn't have come back with my chain and all that extra stuff, man. You could have, put that energy on stage when the fight was going on. I mean, even if it was you just yelling, man, that could have done something to those niggas to back up. But with all that energy on the interview, you did not do nothing on stage. He looked just bad, And I just want to tell the callers, man, just make your point, put your point across and, let other people call, man.
Right.
And I just want to let you know, thank you, for saying, for giving props to the military people, man. Because I'm a U.S. Marine. I've done my time and all that good stuff, man.
Okay.
Thank you for appreciating that. Yeah.
No doubt, man. No doubt. A lot of people don't know the freedom that we enjoying over here and taking advantage of is only because of what y'all do and how y'all defend the country so that we can keep that. They don't understand what's going on around the world, what's really taking place, because they so comfortable being safe here, but don't understand freedom comes with a price.
Definitely. And somebody gotta do it too. It's a job, and somebody gotta make that sacrifice for you to be able to go to the mall with your family, eat, and go home safely. You know what I mean?
Right. Definitely.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man.
You too. Thank you. Let me get to these other calls on here.
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on, brother? How you feeling?
What's up, Truth?
You. Let's go with it. What's on your mind?
Hey, man. I just want to speak on the orange shirt guy for a second.
His name is Zed. Zed.
All right, well, I want to speak on Zed, because I've been in Zed's position before, and a lot of guys is giving, and I'm from Detroit. We got a lot of basketball leagues down here, and I've been playing in basketball league. I had a homeboy pretty much do what Tate Rock did.
Okay.
He had a big brawl in one of our games that he pretty much started.
Right.
He threw a ball at the guy fired on him, I fire on one of the guys, big brawl everywhere.
Right.
First thing I see is him sneak out of the door. Ran out the door.
He did what?
And he ran out of the door. He ran out of the gym.
Why you still fighting?
Right. And this guy, he's a big Battletoad fan, so he's probably watching right now. Or he's not watching. He's gonna end up seeing this, and he's gonna know it's real.
Right.
But he runs out of the door, and when he ran, the fight is all over. Now all of my boys, they're looking for him because they want to do something to him. I'm telling them to chill on him because I know him. Even though he talks crazy, like Tate Rock talk crazy,
right.
I know he's not built like that.
Right.
There's no reason for me to be upset with this guy. And I feel like that's what the orange shirt guy is feeling. He knows Tate Rock is not cut like that at all.
Mm.
I mean, not Tate Rock.
Bridge
Rothstein.
Right.
Bridge Rothstein, my mistake. Yeah, he knows Bridge Rothstein is not cut like that.
Right.
And he knows that he has a little popularity, so he's not going to strip that down from the man because this is his guy. He
You know he's
Right.
not cut like that.
Right.
And I hate to be putting my boy out there because I know he's watching, and he's not cut like that.
Well, yeah, he watching.
Really not.
He watching, but one thing he ain't gonna want to do, fight.
No, he's definitely not gonna want to fight. Because that's definitely not what he want to do.
So let me ask you. So let me ask you something. So he started the fight. You saw him run out while y'all were still fighting. What happened when you saw him afterward?
See, this how it happened. We were in the playoffs, and we was up by like 20 points.
Mm-hmm.
And he started the fight by trash talking to guys and telling them that they was trash.
Right.
And one of the guys was like y'all not really all of that and all of that. And he ended up throwing the ball at the guy. As soon as he did that, I swung on the guy. I was the first guy to swing on somebody.
Right.
The second I swung on the guy, he took off. And I saw him because the guy I hit dropped.
Right.
I was able to watch everything he did. And he literally went behind the bleachers and he snuck out of the door and he was gone. He never came back.
Did you ever tell him this story, or this is first time hearing it?
No, we talked about it before because, and I hate to put him out there, but I didn't say his name though. But I know a lot of Detroit people listen, and I'm D-Will from Detroit. A lot of people, so they probably know exactly what I'm talking about. But few of my guys ended up jumping on him about it, and I was mad at them about that because I felt like they shouldn't have did that because we already know that's what he do. So why would y'all get upset at him for something we all know that he would?
Because you said it was a big brawl. You dropped your guy, but that don't mean that they dropped their guy. You probably won your part of the fight, but they probably lost theirs.
Hey, true. We took a massive L that day. It was like 6 guys to like 17. So,
It was 6 of y'all against 17.
Yeah, it was 6 of us. Our team usually have 10 guys, but like 4 guys didn't make it that day, and they had families and everything there, cheering them on. So when the fight started, they all just rushed the court, and it was like 17 to 20 of them against 6 guys. Well, 5 because he ran. Yeah, so I hate to put you, my guy. I know you're listening because I know Mook is your guy. But you know the story is true.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't want to hold you up too much, but I just want to tell the story because I know that is exactly how the orange shirt guy. So was Zay when you say his name is?
Zed.
Zed?
Yeah,
I
Zed.
know that's how he's feeling. He's not going to come out and say it because, he don't want to expose his guy. But Bree is not built like that. Anybody who knows anything about the street knows Bree Rothstein is not built like that. He's just not.
Well,
So, I got to get the orange shirt guy a break, man.
right. Well, he got a name
Man,
now.
I appreciate you taking my call, man. This is my first time ever calling you. I've been supporting for the longest. So
Well, thank you, brother. Don't be no stranger no more. You always have an invitation to call up, man.
I always will. Appreciate it, man.
You too.
All right.
I'm coming. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Go to Brooklyn.
Only God can judge me. Only God can judge me now. Okay. Go to these other callers. Yeah, what's going on? Hello? Hello? Come on, Pharaoh, move.
Yeah, hello?
What's going on, fam?
What's up, man? How are you, man?
I'm good. How you feeling? You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Go ahead.
I'm one of your biggest followers.
Uh-oh.
Man, how are you? Good to hear from you.
You said what? His phone hung up. Yeah, hello.
Hello?
What's going on, brother?
Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you loud and clear.
Alright, I'm on my car phone. I just had a couple questions. The first one is about the reason that Mook swung off on Grizz. And I kind of feel like the reason why he did that was, Grizz is not on the level of Mook or whatever. And I think that when you seen Grizz do that, he looked at him like a little boy, man, kind of, if you get what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't let nobody that's not on my level, you know what I'm saying, cross that line. And I think that's kind of how Mook looked at it.
Right. So do you believe like sometimes when these younger brothers get the opportunity to stand in front of like some of the greats, they begin to do too much? Like, for instance, what we just saw Bridge do with Mook, what we saw Chef trying to do to Hollow and Lux. You think Son playing that?
That happened. In whatever situation you think of it, like I know just thinking about like when I was younger or whatever, and I'm playing against the OGs in my hood, maybe in like basketball or whatever. You gonna try to flex your chest. You trying to make a name for yourself.
Right.
I think that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's what happened in that situation. But it's on a different level with them because it's way more public. So Mook just kind of jumped off the bridge with that one.
Right.
And then the next thing is I was looking at the interview with Rock or whatever, and with how he was explaining the situation of him and Cal or whatever, and Cal possibly them being cool or whatever like that. And I've been in that situation before too, where I'm on one side but I know both sides. Like if you were, especially in with the in the position that Rock is in, supposed to be the leader of that and all of that. If I'm cool with both sides, at least I'll be in the front breaking it up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I wouldn't be, I wouldn't have been in the back. I would have been running or whatever. You look like you was doing the damn mannequin challenge, by the door.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the least he could have, tried to break it up or whatever. In terms of that. But yeah, that's my two gripes or whatever. Cause I had and then when you gonna get those Hebrew Israelites back on the phone? That was pretty hilarious.
They listening right now. They try to call up anytime they want to. They listening now. It's like 300-something people in this live, so they definitely listening.
Oh yeah.
Well, you be liking when I be killing them or something?
No,
it was hilarious. The one night or whatever, I was on like the whole freaking night when that guy kept calling up and
who forgot his birthday?
Yeah. Dog talking about he forgot his birthday. He's 36 or 35, 36. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dog. I was in the comments though, just talking crap.
Right.
But that was pretty hilarious. But I enjoy what you do. I don't even know if you remember, but I called you before when I was moving down to St. Louis. I was leaving my family back in Detroit, to make a big move, and I asked you to pray for me. I don't think you remember that or whatever. You did that for me, but I appreciate you though, man.
Thank you. It sounds familiar too, brother. Cause it ain't.
Yeah. It was like at the beginning. It was
right. I remember now. Cause you went to set up, but left the family behind. But your wife was supposed to been coming down like on the weekend.
Yeah.
Until you get everything together, right?
Say again.
Until she's supposed to been coming down like on the weekend till you get like everything together and situated, right?
Yep, I was making a big move with GM. I was getting a promotion.
I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, for sure. But I appreciate you and everything for doing that. And like I said, I ain't gonna be long on the phone and everything, but I'm gonna be watching until you.
Well, thank you, brother, man. Appreciate you calling.
All right.
My man. Okay. Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. What's up, brother? True?
What's going on? How you feeling, brother?
Oh man, I'm feeling good, man. Just sitting here watching the show, bro.
Okay. What you go on? Chime in, brother. What you got to say?
Look, man, I want to talk about Tate Rock, man. This macaroni production, man. I watch you every night, bro. You get me through the night, man. I love your show, bro.
Appreciate it, brother. Thank you.
But Tate Rock, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm from California. I'm from LA.
All right.
And he hollering all this gang and all this.
Right.
Now, if you was in a real gang and you sit there and watch your people fight,
right.
when everybody get back to the hood, they gonna whoop on you.
Even wait. They gonna whoop on the leader, bro? You know he the leader, right?
It don't matter who you are. If you did not fight and help everybody out when it was time, you getting disciplined. That's automatic.
But here's my thing. How do you discipline the leader, though? You gotta explain that to me, brother.
No matter who you is, if you not fighting to the leader, you can discipline.
But I'm saying, if you the leader, that means everybody following your direction. So how do you turn on the leader?
Hey, you gotta follow the rules. That's the problem. Everybody following they ain't following the right rules.
But the leader, the one that make the rules.
No, Tate Rock ain't make no rules. The man grown. This was grown man.
Yeah, but he the leader of CaveGang, brother.
I mean, yeah, he the leader. But what kind of leader is he if he ain't even fighting?
True.
His man's fight.
True.
It don't matter if you know him. It don't matter if you know him or not.
I don't get how Chess and them admit like they all like telling on each other. Chess saying he looked around and nobody on the team was there helping him. Bridge took off running. Rock standing there saying he don't care. He wasn't fighting at all. He ran from them. So it's like this. What do you do, fam? What do you do? Would you still be a part of that organization knowing that they was afraid to even fight? That wasn't even a street fight, brother. That was just a fight. A regular fight. No weapons.
Right, facts.
No weapons.
I'm going to tell you like this. I couldn't be a part of that because to me and everybody else eyes who seen that, they look at CaveGang as soft. Straight soft. Everybody that's involved is soft because then nobody do nothing. Y'all got it up and pushed out and everything else.
Do you think they got exposed? Do you think more so just got exposed?
Yes, sir. All of them got exposed. As all this gang and they got shotties and they got this and they do this and killing this. And they all didn't do none of that show up that night.
Right. Now he on Hip Hop is Real again, talking about he tough again. Now he ready to fight and kill people again. And he wish somebody would touch or swing off on him
You sound crazy.
That, man. I seen that, and I said, now where was all that energy that night of the fight?
Did you see his? Did you see his?
It's a new video going around too on YouTube. I seen it's a new video with some new footage showing Tate Rock. He right there trying to hold the man that he had on the lime green shirt with the backpack. Tate Rock was trying to hold him back while somebody holding him back, and he just sitting there watching the whole thing.
Right, I saw that. Like it's actually a part where it looked like he accidentally got pushed forward a little bit, but he came right back like, I ain't going up there type stuff. I'm like,
right.
He won't even.
All that, man.
Right. What did you think about? Did you peep his jargon suit he had on? Did you?
And you had me crying. I swear, man, I love you, man. You had me crying when you said, this man got a slim suit with a white man's penis on it.
Man, that's look. I'm like, I know that ain't what I think it is. I screenshotted it. I say, oh man, that is what I think it is. This dude then lost his mind.
Man, so he trying to cover it up. Man, that's a white man's penis dripping. He been dripping.
Man, that dude then lost his mind. That dude lost his mind.
Crazy.
That's crazy, fam. Something wrong with that brother.
I don't know, man. I ain't gonna hold you too long, man. I'm gonna finish watching the show, bro. I just have to get in there and tell you, man. Because where I'm from, man, I swear, you be getting handled. It don't matter what's the situation. If you didn't do what you're supposed to do, you know what I mean, as a gang and everything else, as a family, a unit, you getting handled when you get back.
Man, somebody. He said he don't care who blackface swung on. I ain't fighting him. No. That's crazy.
That's straight coward. Yeah, that's coward.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's coward.
Okay, thank you for calling up, bro.
Man, I appreciate you, man. I love your show, bro. I'm finna finish watching.
My man.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to you now, Swag. Let's see where you at, Swag.
Yo, what's going on, True?
What's going on, Swag? Katos, I got you next. Katos. What's going on, fam? How you feeling?
I'm good. How you doing, man? It's been a while. It's Swag.
Oh, I know who it is. I just said I'm finna call you, Swag. So what's up with you? How you feeling?
Oh man, I'm good. I just wanted to chime in. Tate Rock talking real crazy. He's talking heavy, ain't he?
Right. You saw? Hey, what did you think of his jargon suit?
What was on his jargon suit?
You didn't pay attention to that jargon suit? That jargon suit got a white man penis with the juices coming out of it, and it say wet. He got a suck my penis jargon suit with the.
No way.
Yep, with the penis head hanging out of it.
Oh no, man.
Yes.
What? I'm gonna have to go look. I gotta go look. I don't even want to look back at that.
That's what it was. That's what it is.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's insane. I ain't even peep that. I ain't paying attention to the little sweatsuit.
Yep. That look. Oh, I'm putting it on the screen right now while you talking again, just so you can see it.
Hold on, I think
There you go.
I see it. Oh my God.
It say wet. It say wet.
Man, what's wrong with these dudes?
That's what he do, brother. That's what he do, brother. Go ahead, though.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just want to say, man, that's messed up. He's bringing the wrong energy, man. That's not the right energy for battle rap, man. He messing stuff up with that energy. And
right.
He ain't even built to take that energy. You know what I mean? It's going.
Right.
I think he won't beef with everybody. What it sound like anybody. That's what he's saying.
Right.
But
Now since that fight over, now it's I wish somebody would swing on me. I wish somebody would try that with me. They did.
That's crazy.
You ran already.
They did already. Right? They did already. And then he talking about he couldn't see nobody, man. I don't even want to hear that, Tate Rock, man. You disappointed me, man. You just disappointed, man.
Yeah, I lost a lot of respect for that brother, man. I started losing respect for him when the tranny came out on him first. I really lost a lot of respect about him on that because when Rum Nitty said it at first, we didn't have the evidence of it, so it was just up in the air speculation. But once them trannies started coming out publicly, and then they got all these detailed, and then they challenging you, that tranny was telling him, I wish you would lie and say something. I wish you would. You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy.
Right. He never once addressed the tranny, but addressed everybody else. But didn't have, even the tranny said that, like, why you think he not saying nothing? Why you think he won't address me? Because he already know. And that's one of the reasons why you got people like Cassidy and Tate Rock, and when they coming up under these allegations of messing with trannies, one of the reasons why they don't address these trannies is because they don't know how much information the trannies have on them, even with what they letting out. So they figured that if I ignore it and don't say nothing, then it'll go away. But if I say something, ain't no telling how much they got on me, and they probably release some more stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Probably a whole bunch of screenshots.
Right. Right.
Oh man, that's crazy.
But that was it right there. That was the first thing that made me. That's when I started losing respect for him, when the tranny came out and he didn't even want to address the situation to clear his name, and got to blaming everybody else for it rather than the tranny himself.
Right. Yeah. I don't know, man. He messing it up, man. He messing up his whole brand and everything.
Right.
All that stuff talking, all of this stuff that they be saying, man. I don't even take it for real no more.
Right.
Yeah, that's all I wanted to do. I wanted to just, say my piece. So yeah, Tate Rock, man, you lost my respect, man. If you listen to this.
Well, appreciate you.
Gone, man.
Appreciate you calling up, Swag.
Oh yeah, keep up the good work too, man. We ain't heard no roasting sessions in a minute though.
Man,
you should have got T-Top better.
Actually, I do got a couple coming up. I'm gonna end up doing later on too. I think they'll be ready tomorrow.
All right, well that's when I send in my donation for them roasting sessions. They're my favorite thing.
Man, it's like, it's like that. That's how you do me. In fact, a brother actually.
The roast is the best.
That's how I got to do the roasting session, because a brother actually did send me a donation to do the roasting session in honor of his name, so I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to do it then. I'm gonna have to do one too then. I got you on the trip.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you calling up, brother.
For sure, man. Keep up the good work.
All right. Yeah. Look. Oh! My bad for that interruption. This what I meant to say. Pushed the wrong button. This what I meant to say. Let me see. We still here? Everybody still here? I clicked the wrong button by accident. I don't know, man. That's crazy. Yeah, let me call you up, Kato. I clicked the wrong button by accident.
What's good with your ball?
What's going on with you, fam?
I'm cool, man. I'm cool, you know.
What you doing?
I don't understand this cat's truth.
Okay.
I don't get it, bro.
Okay. I'm listening.
I mean, my man that called from Cali, though, the homie that called from Cali, he was dead on, homie. He was dead on.
I know you know about this type of stuff.
Oh,
you know my dude, like.
Right. But here's my thing. Here's my thing though. What do you do, Kato, though, when the guy who actually running and won't fight, he is actually the leader?
Nah, to be real with you, homie, that don't happen. That's like an oxymoron, man.
Right. The leader definitely gonna stand there, huh?
And not even that. The leader ain't really supposed to be nowhere really near that.
Okay. But he there. So what do you do when he there?
So when he's there, he's supposed to be the one leading the charge. But
Right.
here's the crazy thing. This is why I really wanted to say, because this is how deep it is. So where I'm from, if I'm hanging with, because I ain't gang, man, right? But all my bros did, all the homies did. So if I'm somewhere at a mall or something with the homies, even though I ain't gang bang, but I'm living in the hood, I'm right there. If I let one of them get jumped, and I was there, and I go back to the hood like, yeah, man, I saw the homie get jumped. He's going to turn around like, oh, those, you was there with me? You saw him get jumped? I'm still getting DP. Because I was there.
That's crazy. So when he say, so Kato, give me your opinion on this. So when he say, I don't care, I wasn't fighting him. Yeah, I was running from that nigga. What do you think of that, man?
Here's the thing when it comes to that, man. Like, I can have some empathy on the homie because he was in a situation where he cool with them, some people over there, but you over here though. And I think any real man will kind of understand that you kind of have to fight for yours in that situation. You know what I'm saying? And later on, the hope is you can come back and say, yo, Cal, you know, hey man, y'all was over here mixing it up with my boys, and I had to do what I had to do, bro. So, you know, no hard feelings. That's just how it had to go.
Right.
And to be honest, though, this is why I said in my blog, bro. I said I don't see these cats too damn grown to be up here fighting anyway, bro.
Right.
Y'all, they're too old for that, bro. Like.
So you don't think that what Mook did? You think he should have avoided that?
Yeah.
Why?
But like I said, it was understandable though.
Okay.
I think it was understandable of what happened because if I just buried my mother and you say that, but then after that, now you doing all this other stuff, and just like Mook was saying in the interview on 50 Man's of Fame, how much more you want me to take, but also Mook is fighting up, and you were saying it earlier, he's fighting against not just what's going on in the battle, but all the past stuff, all the rumors, all the stuff that we, you know, quote unquote, know what happened. So he's fighting against that. Don't no man want a stigma for being soft. Even if you are, no man want that. And I'll be like, what man want to have a stigma like that?
You say what about his stigma?
I said, no man wants to have a stigma of being soft.
Right. And I definitely think that played a big part in it, but go ahead.
You know, no man wants that. So I'm not sure if he thought all that through, but what I did remember in that interview was he kept going to that. The more he kept talking, just like my homie Seven Mitchell was saying, the more he kept talking, the more it started to come out. Like, man, I can't be looking soft out here. I want to get sticking this. I'm like, you can just do this too. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
That's what he kept going in the interview. So that let me know that in his pride, he just couldn't. He felt like he couldn't just take that. He couldn't take another person shoving him during the battle or, you know what I'm saying, disrespecting him. He felt like, all right, I gotta pop off on him too to set an example. You know, and you know, could it have been prevented? I think it could have, because we've seen a lot of stuff in battle rap, bro, being said and being done to cats, man. And at some point, you know, unfortunately, I know people be saying this, but, you know, this battle rap, and it's true, bro. Like, anything goes when these guys get in that ring. And if it's something that you really can't take, and but here's the thing when it comes to vanity, bro. Vanity within this battle rap culture. To see Mook is like the guy hovering over battle rap, and his name, so to speak, right? So think about the arrogance in that. To me, this is how I think, and I don't know if it's right or wrong, but it's how I think. I think of the arrogance of somebody to assume that everybody knows your personal life, bro. Everybody don't know that. Everybody don't follow you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, everybody don't.
Right.
I didn't know his mother died before that. I didn't know.
But do you think they knew? Because they inside of the circle. Do you think they knew?
No, it's
well, they had to know because, like they saying, T-Top actually commented on a post that Mook had put up when his mother died.
Okay, after this case thing, and you guys write together, you know, that should have been thought of at the same time. And it's hard because it's a battle. And this is how these dudes write, especially Briggs. He stay writing about, I get your mother and chuckle with his shit. You know what I mean? Like, he stay doing that. That's like a part of his thing of who he is in battle rap. So, but I feel like if T-Top knew, and Briggs is his partner, 9 times out of 10, they probably knew as well, man. But what's to say?
Yeah, right. Because they writing together. Well, first of all, we know common sense they knew Kato because the line was only directed toward Mook. If it was just some other just random line, why wasn't it directed toward Calico neither?
Yeah, well, that's real.
Right.
That's real. But let me ask you a question, bro. So when Briggs had kind of like, you know, bumped Mook in that situation, do you really like? Because I'm trying to put myself there. If you put yourself in that situation with everything going on, would you really have punched him?
I think, again, in Mook's situation, it's different because it seemed like every time he rap or something, somebody wants to try him. So I definitely understand him. He always got somebody trying to do extra just to say they did something to him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
Do you remember when Rex was battling Mav Hopper the first time, and I think Star was hosting it, and he had, remember before the battle began, when Rex was finna rap, Rex said, I just want everybody to know he here supposed to be rapping against me and not against Mook. Remember that? Remember that? Against Mav?
Yeah.
And then remember he had started rapping, Rex started rapping, then Mav came afterward, and Mav was addressing Mook while Rex was rapping. Then Rex come on the second, he said again, like I told you, he's supposed to be battle rapping against me, but not Mook. So you will see, like Rex even said this in an interview not too long ago. I'm pretty sure he saw this when he was like, they were asking him why he don't be in Snake Eyes No Corner or somebody, and he was like, because people always been trying to use him and Mook as a tactic to get him leverage in battles. Like every time they battle against somebody and they'll see them on the corner, on the side with them, they try to address them and things like that to, you know what I'm saying, to have leverage in battles. So I'm saying this to say, Mook, it's always like when Mook rap, somebody always wants to go extra with him, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. To the point, like now, remember the Calico and Mook? Mook was in a club called Lucky's. Remember that explosion? Then you remember the Rex and Arsenal, then Ray Swag come out of nowhere,
put his arm around Mook neck while Arsenal and them rapping. Then you see this all the time. It's like, and Mook to the point like, look, I ain't finna keep being no pushover for nobody. Y'all ain't finna keep trying to brand me as being some sucker, some soft coward. You get what I'm saying? So I understand where he was coming from. It wasn't only the bump, but when Briggs like grabbed him, like you trying to snatch him like a sucker or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. This whole thing is like I said, bro. I think it still could have been avoided, but I get you. With all that going on, you felt like, yo, it's all it's almost like that Rocky music. Dun, 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 dun.
Right.
It was like, this is my turn. This is the moment, right?
Right.
You know, but my hope is that this is the last fight you got to rap. But I doubt it.
Right. So what? So you okay? What would you have done in that situation? What would you have done? Huh?
You personally play those. What I would have done in that situation is felt like, you know, he disrespected me. He knew if I really felt in my mind that he knew my mother just passed, like that, just there, and all that bump and stuff would have happened.
Okay.
I honestly think what I probably would have done would have said, yo, like I probably would have stopped the rapping and checked the temperature real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I probably would have been like, hold on. Forget the bars real quick. You know, what's good with you, Bobby? You all right?
Right.
You good? So that would have let me know, like, okay, he on this BS today. Okay. He on this BS. All right. Okay. I know what I got to do now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then, you can, you know, but then again, I don't have all this stuff out here that people think I'm soft and everybody trying to, you know what I mean?
Right.
So you're right when it comes to that, bro, because, like, if you don't got, that's a lot, bro, to be going through your mind, you know, but it's such a fast moment, bro.
Right.
I don't know, maybe I might have popped off. I don't know, like.
Right.
I can't sit here and say, but me, because I like to think about, because when you've been through little shit like that before in your life, I'm sorry for cussing, bro. My apologies. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
When you've been through stuff like that, bro, and you know what can possibly happen, and I think that's where our pride get in the way, bro, because we be like, man, I don't want to look like this, but, dude, if I'm in that type of element, and I got people with me,
right,
that can't wait for stuff like that to happen. Like, you know what I mean? They what they there for. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know what can happen. Even if anybody else that's there that's about that type of action, you know what I'm saying? And you know how it be, bro. You know how it is back in the day. You know, you go out, you got cats in the club, at the mall,
right,
waiting for something to pop off. That's what they there for. If you even look, stay direction in the wrong way, something happen.
Right.
You know, so what cats don't think about, that's why I said Cat is too old. Cat is in their 30s now, bro. It's like, once you hit Briz, then that could have been a chain reaction to even more violence.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's that's how I try to think, because a lot of us, most of us got kids, you know what I mean? And
right.
I ain't trying to, like, put nobody else in no situation they possibly going to come home to their children looking different. But not at all, because it can happen.
Right.
And I'm sorry to cut you off, but I love what you said earlier, bro. When you said this earlier, I was like, thank you. Preach.
Right.
You was talking about the whole game making aspect, how now everybody wearing their flags out.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that.
Going to different places. And I was like, yo, like, we gotta, like, I just want cats to be safe out here, bro, because it's cool that you want to rep your set, and I'm like, hey, man, if that's who you are, hey, more power to you. But in different states and cities, because I got family like everywhere, and you don't know who's beasting at that moment. So when you go fly somewhere, and it can be really hot where y'all gonna be doing these battles at, and you walking around with these flags on, I'd be like, whew.
Right.
I be like kind of, but hey, just get it how they live, man, and that's what they do. That's what they do, and they understand that the repercussions of that. I just be hoping cats just battle, bro. Like they just rap.
Right.
And I love what Cassidy had to say in the interview he did, even though what he say I be tripping, but he was talking about cats just focusing on other stuff too much and just coming to the venue to perform. They thinking about someone's still gonna be here or someone fight them. You know what I mean?
Right.
All the extra stuff. Cassidy over here like, these niggas ain't even worried about the same thing as me. I don't even know why that was you talking about. I ain't gonna have the right bars for this era. I made the era. My bad. That's my impression.
That dude crazy, man.
Hey, but you gotta love him though.
Yeah, he funny. He crazy. You heard him on the show talking about.
So fast, though.
Did you hear him on the show talking about how he'll fight? Talking about I'm swinging, then another uppercut following that, and another one following that. Cassidy, shut up.
Yo, why he getting mad so fast? Uncle Rob or Cass, somebody asked him a question. Yo, but Cass, you don't think you gotta work on your delivery? Nah, man. What's wrong with y'all? I mean, it's wrong. Like, what's wrong with y'all, man?
Oh, he don't like nobody disagreeing with him. You disagree with him, it's gonna be a war.
I've been writing bars since I was like 7 years old. I've been writing punches since I was like 6 months old.
What?
What they gonna tell me about writing bars?
Crazy.
Getting pissed off. I'll be like, dang, girl. It's all right, dog. He's trying to help you. That's
Right.
all he's trying to do. I think Cass blocked me.
You think he what?
I think he blocked me, the other day, actually.
Who?
Cassidy.
Why would he block you for?
Well, I made a vlog, and I was imitating him like I was just doing. I don't know if he liked it.
Right. That's crazy.
But I was giving him some constructive criticism. You know me, bro. I don't be doing anything too crazy on Cass.
Right.
He be tripping.
He definitely do.
Something wrong with this cat, man. I ain't never seen nobody like this.
Right.
I ain't never seen nobody like, man, I ain't never seen nobody like this, bro. That's like a dude coming out here trying to do a 3-point contest with Steph Curry with one arm.
Right.
So then, you ain't gonna win that.
Say that ending part again.
I said, damn well you ain't gonna win that.
Oh yeah, he dead. 3-0. He dead. I don't even see how they call themselves even giving him a chance. That's crazy. He dead.
And he said he's gonna be even way better than he was versus Goods.
Man, he be sounding stupid when he be saying stuff like, I'm coming with a 5 on this battle. I gave Goods a 5, so my next battle, I'm finna write it as a 7. Man, shut up, man. You sound dumb. See, that's just another weak excuse. That's just another weak excuse for if he lost, he could say, well, I told you I was writing as a 7, so I underestimated him
Next time I write, I guess I got to write as a 10. Man, shut up.
Hey, that's real though.
Yeah, it's all game.
Uncle Rod asked him, so are you preparing this for me for Arsenal, or he just become a beast? Well, man, I'll be asking you that, man. He got so mad, bro. Like, it's like he wanted to go through that phone, Uncle Rod, man. I'm like, dang.
He said he coming through the battle with over 20-something goons.
Why, though?
Exactly.
I
Horrible.
know why, but
See, they messing battle rap up, man. I hate that stuff, man. I better talk on that.
You know why he doing that?
Why?
Right.
Why?
I said right. You didn't get it?
I don't get it. That went over my head.
Gilly the Kid gonna show up in that brother.
Oh! Yeah!
Gilly the Kid gonna...
I forgot about that.
What's that you was talking, Cassidy?
Right. I forgot about that.
We don't play no games out here, man.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that's probably what that is too, a call for help.
That's crazy, man. But you know what though? One thing we gotta give to that brother, man. He came in here and he woke everything up though. He put a spark in this joint. I give it to him on that. He definitely put a spark in battle there.
Only because he say some of the most stupidest, retarded things that...
Oh, we was going in. I almost forgot we was live for him.
Let me call you back once.
Hey, Truth, what's up, man? What's going on, brother?
I'm good. What's going on with you?
I'm good. I spoke with you yesterday about the top 5. I actually want to address what the last caller was talking about. I actually kind of disagree with him in some statements that he made. About the Murder Mook situation, I disagree with them with that because regardless of the situation, to me, I feel like you got to put your character and you got to put your manhood first. Like, I know it's supposed to be battle rap, you're supposed to be professional, things like that. But how I was raised is like, regardless of the situation, you gotta know where you stand. Like, you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So like with the Murder Mook situation, I disagree with Tate Rock talking about that was blackface. I feel like if you're supposed to be, regardless of the situation, I know blackface your friend, you're supposed to take off on blackface. I'm not trying to say blackface, but when it's war, I feel like there's no friends when it comes to war. But that's just my opinion. I know everybody got their own perspective, but in my perspective, I feel like there's no war. I mean, there's no friends when it comes to war. You know, so that's how I feel about that. What the last caller was talking about. Hello? Hello?
Anyway, had to go check up on my auntie, but